So, YouTube, almost. It's working on it. It says we should be good. It's almost started. I can hear myself clicking. So, there it goes. So there's YouTube stream. Yay! This is muted. Excellent. We should be good. Excellent. Hi, everyone! Sorry for being so late today. We had a bit of a adventuresome time today. We went to the rock climbing gym. My coworker actually came with me today, so that was a good start. He needs to come more often, and then he needs to actually get a belaying license. Anyway, I've got an actual better headset today, so I can actually hear properly, and it works better than it did last time. So, so you've got that on the right way. Good, excellent. So I need to not have this dropping. My mother is here too. Hi. She was waving frantically at the microphone. I'm just like, why are you waving at the microphone? They can't see you. Oops, sorry, did not mean to smash that there. Just gonna make this a little bit closer for you there, mother. Have a pen. Don't wreck everyone with the pen, please. I appreciate it. So, we are continuing our journey. That's the microphone, please be careful with it. It picks up everything. We're continuing our journey into the Book of Unwritten Tales. Last time we did chapter 1. So we're gonna continue. Yay! And the game broke! There it goes. Aries says, hi, Mthr8D. Hi. Yeah. Excuse me. 98%. Today has been a day. Oh, now we're getting to play as the elf. Okay. What do we want to look at? Oh, yeah. So I think spacebar looks at it. Yeah, so spacebar shows us what we look at. And then if you tap on the screen, just tap on any of those. You don't need to hold, just tap. Show you how to tap. I'm going to do it off to the side so this part doesn't respond. But just nice firm. Tap. Didn't actually look at it, so. Just click her. Yeah, click one of the things. You're going to go inside before looking at anything? Looking at it. Too quiet for you? Okay, 1 second. I'm going to turn up the volume. Is that louder for you? I also want to be a little bit. Peter, why? 1 second. You can also turn that wheel back down if it's too loud now. Okay, so let's see. You know, look at the scare. You gonna talk to the bird or you gonna talk to the scarecrow? You just click to talk to the bird. Oh no, you just click the bird. It didn't go to the bird. No game audio. Why is... Oh, there isn't any game audio. 1 second. Why isn't there any game audio? Hold on 1 second. Why isn't there any game audio? It's on. It's not muted. Okay, 1 second. Let me... Which one? Okay, so the reason why it screwed up is because I didn't change the... I changed the, audio device after I changed the... Or after I started the software, so it didn't pick up on what the default was. That's my bad. Okay, there you go.
A scarecrow that doesn't even scare Ch.2 is clearly of no use whatsoever.
Click on the scarecrow again, you gotta click bird. Ready? I'm just gonna show you something. Okay? So, if you hover the mouse over, you see how it's got the chat box on the mouse, and if you've got here, it's got like its own magnifying glass on the mouse pointer. That's how you know that when you click, it'll actually click the item. So if you're clicking there and it doesn't have the chat box, it means it's not on the bird. So you just go a little bit higher. Feel free to put your hand on the screen, too. You might have better control if you hold it like an actual pencil. Did you want to switch spots? Yeah. Okay, how about this? I'll take the keyboard. Give me a second. I'm gonna move the keyboard. So I have the keyboard. And it's not. I'm gonna move the monitor.
Why is that scarecrow not scaring you?
Cheep, cheep, cheep.
Yes, certainly. And how? Normally you're the first to take flight.
Sorry, I'm just messing with the microphone a little bit, guys. Sorry.
Do you have any idea which artifact could be so powerful that it could make someone into the ruler of the world? No, that's been lost to the depths of the ocean. No, that's been thrown back into the same fire that was used to forge it.
That was the one ring.
No, I haven't got a clue. It must be something that no one bargained for. Something that no one has ever looked for. It'll be in the Gremlins book. If only I had it already. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
What would you like to check out next? Remember, if you hold it like a pencil, it'll work better.
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone.
Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just going to adjust the audio for you guys. Oh, is that better? 1 second. Yep. Ooh, you can grab something from the gravestone. Cheep, cheep.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
What do you mean he doesn't have thick hands for grabbing things? So, do you want to look at something else? You obviously can't do very much with that. Hey, Anthony Haynes. So, just wanted to let you know.
The
my
well
mother's
rope is
here.
fastened to
She's
the
the one
windlass.
taking control.
Doesn't look particularly strong.
My mother, learning how to game.
The well rope is fastened to the windlass. It doesn't look particularly strong.
What's this for?
That was suspiciously easy. The rope is broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
I wonder what that one does.
The groundwater is only a few metres down in this region. Presumably the well isn't very deep.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side.
Makes sense. Oh, we're going inside apparently. Oh, wait, no we didn't. Ha! Use it like a pencil for better.
Strange. Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window. Looks like the shutter can be opened. It's pretty high up.
That shouldn't be thick.
A swinging metal frame. You can hang pots or something of that sort onto it and then swing it over the fire.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I should hang something from it.
Yeah, you didn't cook the
An old
magnifying glass.
watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
Take it.
An old watering can made
if
out
you
of
tap
metal.
and hold, remember it
It's
does
small
right
even
click.
by gremlin standards.
So, saw how it made a circle when you that's tapping and holding, and if it does the full circle, it does a right click. So you don't want to do a right click, you just want to tap it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Did you want to say hi to Anthony
An
Haynes?
upturned flower pot
Hi.
made of clay.
I'm having a great time.
She's not very good at games, but we'll teach her. One of these days she'll play Overwatch, it'll be great.
pile of logs. There is no way that MacGuffin will get through the winter with such a small amount, not even autumn.
Ooh, take a bit. Yeah, let's take it. You screw it anyway, we're just gonna take some.
3 should be enough.
For what? Enough for what?
A large brick fireplace. The fireplace on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside.
What about this one again? Because I don't know if we actually do. No. Remember, hover it over top until you see the wrench. There you go. Now tap.
There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me. Presumably the professor wanted to prevent a stone getting wet.
Harry's saying you'll be a mercy main.
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects.
I think that did
Presumably the warmth will spread through to the walls and... I should hang something from it. MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
You hover over the bottom of the screen, so don't touch the screen.
But I want to grab stuff first.
Very good idea. Grab literally everything. I don't think it actually did the magnifying glass that time. Oh, almost. A little bit higher. You want me to move the screen closer to you?
And just like the whole house, pretty wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
1 second. I'm just gonna move a couple wires. Where's this one connected to again? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for any noise right this second.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Hold on a minute.
Space me.
Oops, I just pressed escape, I'm sorry.
Space me.
Spaced out, Mom! You're so spaced out.
Told me to look under the pumpkin.
That's fair.
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably MacGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden.
Where can I put this to make it... whatever. I might be a little bit far from the microphone now, just so you guys know.
The pumpkins should have been harvested long ago. Some are already starting to go mouldy.
Open fire inside a wooden house does sound like a bad idea when you think about it. Yeah.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone.
So I think we've looked at
everything. The
everything.
flour then comes out of the... Without a bucket or something, I'm not going to be able to bring up any water.
Do you think we could put, look at the inventory?
Just let the rope down into the well.
No, we don't want it yet, but look at the inventory. What if we put the water can on the rope? There you go.
That should hold.
Then now we turn the rope down.
Let's give it a whirl.
Yeah, I've got water.
It worked. This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
Here's what we do. Put the water on the fireplace. Lower. Oh, you accidentally grabbed the wood. Oh, that's fine. You still need to put the firewood in the stove anyway. So that's another step. Just so you know, I've never played this game.
Once they get going, they'll burn for a few hours.
I think I'm just a little bit ahead of my load. Okay, so all these things need to go in.
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Remember, you gotta hover. You gotta hover on the bottom, wait for it to show up, then tap again. There you go. So tap on the a little bit higher.
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
So we probably need to start the fire, right?
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Go lower. There you go. And then let's put that in the fire.
I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone.
Ah, we need something.
I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly.
Did we put the kindling in? I thought we put the kindling in. What about... It'll be interesting if we...
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Can we light thorns on fire? You talking to fine. Give her stuff to get over there.
Better not. I haven't got any news and he'll only start reproaching me again.
Okay, put the flint on the grindstone.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side. Strange. Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window.
The scarecrow is
Looks like the
flammable.
shutter can be opened. It's pretty high up.
Why can't we use the scarecrow? You won't let us talk to him. Why can't we go inside? Yeah, let's go inside.
But
Better
why
not.
does this
I haven't
have
got
that?
any news and he'll only...
That was just skipping.
We'd be better to light the fire first, then the watering can isn't going to be in the way.
Yeah, so can't do anything with thorns, can't do anything with the grindstone. Yeah, let's go inside. Again. Good. Ooh, look at all these things in here. Look at all these things in here. So many
Flammable.
things.
What's flammable?
The scarecrow's
Everything.
flammable. We're probably gonna have to burn the scarecrow, so
Kindling.
we can't.
Here's some kindling.
Frame.
Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so it reflects the fireplace.
Ah.
Strange.
I don't know why there's just one off to the side here. Oh, I see. So let's just click all of them. Can't click that.
A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot.
Ooh, let's use it.
It's the Gremlin's diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains. Oh no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written. The notes end mid-sentence. I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has... That was the last entry. There are others before it.
Okay, so keep reading the diary, or we can try looking at other things.
What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things. A
Useless
disturbing
book, better
tale
burn
of
it.
a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, My hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle. He has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive, and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility. I will not be able to sleep a wink.
Oh,
And next,
so
there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there.
Stop reading his diary. Keep
There's
reading
nothing
his
more there of
diary.
interest to me.
There you go.
Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul.
Ooh, let's take it. There you go, there you go. Excellent.
A little wooden box. Doesn't look like an antique or anything particularly valuable. It has beautiful workmanship, though.
I'm gonna say this real quick.
A straight...
Sorry, click that again.
It's locked.
That's unfortunate.
Perhaps a memento from one of the Professor's expeditions.
I was gonna say, useless paper diagrams are good kindling. What's up here? Oof.
A dragon's skull. It could have been a horntail, nasty creatures, but there are very few around these days. The last of them are now working almost exclusively as beasts of burden.
Aww.
They've not just lost their viciousness, they've lost their pride too.
Aww. Sad now.
I can still remember a time when dragons were powerful. That was centuries ago, before they were subjugated to a stranger's will by the power of magic. Once they were brought under control, they were used by the 100 on battlefields. From that, very few of them survived.
I'm very sad about that now. Need healing. Back of a mirror. Very good kindling.
Books and more books.
Okay.
Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language.
Can't read it. It's useless. Let's burn them.
The book that MacGuffin told me about is hidden in the cellar. These books aren't of interest.
Ugh. Woman.
I think these are all the things that the Professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
Can we take them? Yes. That'll help for getting rid of the thorn vine.
I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty
What?
useless.
Fine.
Looks like a very ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door.
Harry says, so rude to dragons, subjugated and forced to fight. Oh, look, there's a oh, hey! I know that.
Shame. Just a stinky mummy.
Wait, what? Happened?
What have we here?
What are you doing, Mortimer?
What the... Did you just speak? You speak?
Me? No.
Well, yes you do, quite obviously.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
This guy is great.
But
I
of
love this
course.
character.
But you just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean MacGuffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer?
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I love this mummy
I
character.
think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
I love that guy. He's great.
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks oxygen.
There you go.
A standard jelly glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again.
Aww. It's a shame.
Jelly glowfish are really quite frugal animals. They need water and a little bit of food every now and then. I guess this one lacked the latter.
Aww. Poor glowfish. Yeah, Mortimer is really
The
cool
back
in
of
the
the
second
fireplace.
game.
When MacGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves.
Don't forget there are 2 more down here.
A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
We're gonna have to play the second one with my mother. You can... Ooh, yes. You can use some of that. Or she can play some of it. Oh! Okay, I know what we're gonna do with that. I'm gonna wait and see if my mother figures it out.
A wooden tub, about half full of water.
Ooh.
Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
Get it again, yeah.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great.
Oh,
this has the professor's washing floating around in it.
Oh, that just skips it. So when she's talking, anything you tap just skips.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great.
Are you saying you need to do your laundry?
Floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
You can use your words, you know.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it.
That symbol means
white
if you click
shirts,
again, it'll
grey
skip
socks, red underpants.
the chat. There you go.
Typical bachelor. Everything in a mess. Plates, pots, cups, covered with a sticky mixture of dust and fat. Dead flies. Ugh, yuck.
Chaos.
I'm definitely not tidying up here. Why hasn't the gremlin's companion sorted this out?
Les is washing up. That's outside. There you go. He's looking
What's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. It seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for.
We're seeing who's there when people knock. Obviously. Super obvious to me.
What's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. It seems I haven't got a clue what it's for.
Don't go outside. Don't go outside. Not done yet.
It would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken The mirror's turned so...
That one.
A carpenter's cup. It looks old.
Can you do anything with it?
Not really worth a closer look.
Okay.
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters. There's a 6-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue.
But Mother, before we continue, you know what this is? It looks like the Ark of the Covenant from Indiana Jones.
There's a...
Getting yourself about the 6-sided
There's a 6-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue.
Feel hard, I think.
A stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers.
It's at the end of the movie. It's a storage container room.
The stone chest is decorated with 2 angels and has writing on it too. I can't read it.
Because it's Egyptian. Oh no! I want to do it, but at the same time I don't.
What's likely to happen, eh?
You gonna die?
Sand. Is it me? Or has it just got much warmer in here?
Oh, do it.
The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what else might be in there. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand.
Oh, we got a sieve. We have a sieve. Inventory. There you go. No. No, that's shield. Go back. Read the words, Mother. Read the words. Flint. Wait. Oh, you're not holding close. Yeah. Good. Now, hover over that with it. No, hover that.
There is something in there. A little brass key.
I wonder what the key's for. Your words. Mother. Postulate out loud. Postulate out loud.
Postulate.
What do you
It's locked.
1 second, I'm just gonna throw this for...
That's locked, so it needs a key.
Yes.
I have a key, and I put it there.
Now, before we do anything else,
He opened it.
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box.
No, one
The
second.
paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Ah, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house.
Okay, don't touch anything quite yet. That on top of... so I can see that properly. Sorry. Ari says that your jokes are great. Specifically, sorry, what do you call
I
it?
like looking at shiny silver shields.
You know what's great about a shiny silver shield?
No.
Reflective like a mirror.
There's a mirror.
It's a broken mirror, and it's pointing at something. I can only imagine why it's pointing at something. Probably important.
It's pointing this way, is that what you mean?
No, the mirror. Remember, go look at the mirror. That's not the mirror. Okay.
That gets me
There's a
further.
six-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue.
Now we need a statue. But is that the machine in here?
Possibly, but what I think, go look at the picture frame again. No, the picture. That's not.
I know, but by the time it's gonna make it
You
move
don't
over.
have to tap onto that. You could tap
A
anywhere
wooden
and she'll
tub
move
about
there.
half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
I can immediately see what we're supposed to be doing here right now.
Look at the frame on the wall.
Yes. No. That says that because you've got this hovered on top of a thing that you can look at. So that's the text, that's the flavor text for that particular...
Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so it reflects the fireplace. Strange.
You know what's great and reflective? That shield. I know where this is going.
Not quite as good as a real mirror, but I can see my reflection.
So look at it now?
Looking good, as usual.
Wow, she's not self-absorbed at all. Also, Ari says, what do you call a dwarvish fast food breakfast sandwich? An egg McGuffin.
Punny.
What's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. It seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for.
You just skip the chat. So, if you look at the documents that we have in our inventory, one second. Hover on the documents. Unimaginably valuable documents. You know what I think we could do with them? Could burn them, or I don't know. I suggest we burn the document.
I wonder what sort of machine is being
Did you just
talked
try
about
tapping
here.
click
The
and drag?
paper indicates some kind of stone
Did you just
figure.
try to click and drag?
All the rest is
Here?
absolutely of no use to me at all without the machine.
I think the machine was that talking thing in the sarcophagus.
No, that's a mummy.
I'm a mummy.
You are a mother. You know what that's for?
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house.
I have a
The
suggestion.
warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Still need a flint, but I think unimaginably important papers can go in there.
They'll
Not
burn
more
well. They're dry as bone.
They'll burn well.
I'll give it a go.
Goodbye, unimaginably important documents. Then you want to? Oh, sorry.
A crackling fire
You want to
burns
click
in
the
the
thing
hearth.
to move the water over.
Oh, how nice.
Move the water over so it burns.
Where's the water?
The wrench. make sure you click the wrench. So hover until you see the wrench.
Fire burns in the hearth.
What do I do with the wrench?
How nice.
Wait till you see the wrench underneath the mouse. Put the mouse over it until you see the wrench. Then click when you see the wrench. No, you've got a magnifying glass.
A crackling fire burns
See
in
how
the
it's
hearth.
a different symbol?
Oh, how
You're
nice.
looking at that symbol. So you got a magnifying glass now. Wait for the wrench. Go a little bit more. There you go.
Now what do I do?
Click it. Now you can click.
Let's
Now
see.
you click it. Don't skip her talking. I hear her talking.
The water's boiling.
We can take the boiling water. Put it in the inventory.
A crackling fire burns in the hearth. Oh, how nice.
Remember the hovering until we see the wrench thing? Okay, now click it. Nope. Yeah, there you go.
A watering can full of hot water.
Not sure exactly what. Of those two things. Can't get the gravestone.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
That out. Need to combine it with. You still got it selected. If you hover over here, see how it's still showing an icon for the water bucket? You have to hover it over the thing to do it, and usually it'll say down here if you do something.
I wanted to burn or boil the undergrowth.
No, we need something else.
Okay.
Remember, you can right click to drop the item. Tap and hold until you see the circle. Tap and hold. No, press hold. But no. Hold. Like tap it and keep it on the screen. Until you see the circle. Push. Then let go. That cancels it. There you go.
Strange. Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window. Looks like the shutter can be opened. It's pretty high up.
Need some way of getting that. I don't. Can we chat with the bird? Anything to talk to the bird about now? Keep.
Better not. I haven't got any news and he'll
Darn.
only start reproaching me again.
Maybe we should just go back inside. Maybe there'll be something different on the inside. Now that we've got the fire started.
Must be that.
So good to see you, Mortimer. A very strange person was just here insisting that they were
Oh my
you.
god.
That was me.
You, Mortimer? Why did you pretend to be you?
Doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Have you done something to your hair? You look so different.
Are you seriously mistaking me for a metre-high, wrinkly, bald old gremlin?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Mortimer. Look at me. I've seen better days, too.
I am not Mortimer. Mortimer sent me. I'm looking for a secret cellar. Can you tell me how I can get into the cellar?
Into the cellar? Of course.
And where is the cellar?
What cellar do you mean?
What?
What? You have grown, Mortimer.
Yes, yes. Oh, how we laugh. There's a 6-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue. There's a 6-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue. Wait, there is something else. There's a 6-sided flat stone hidden under the paper. It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it. Nothing else in there. The box is empty. A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants. I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side. I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, the flour then comes out of... Better not. I haven't got any news and he'll only start reproaching me again. I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. The paper indicates some kind of stone figure. All the rest is absolutely of no use to me at all without the machine. I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns. I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. The paper indicates some kind of stone figure. I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. The paper indicates some... I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped, the flour then comes out of the side. I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. The flour then comes out of the side.
Talking to the people or not?
No.
Why aren't you talking to the people?
Hello, people.
You're supposed to talk to the people. There's no mic audio because my mother's not talking. And I had to run off because I got a phone call from my dentist. Sorry. So, I had a question for him about things. What I miss?
What you've missed is that we need to uncover this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have anything to uncover it with.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands.
What was inside?
It's very dense and has thorns.
There's something under there. The
What was
gravestone from the
the-
undergrowth.
What was inside the house?
Inside the house.
Like where I missed when you were inside the house. The door.
Inside the house, we had the thing in the sarcophagus.
What was it? Did that tree have teeth? Anyway.
We have this, which might be useful. We have shards here. We have, what's that? Pointer?
It's nothing, it's just a pointer. But see, you look somewhere you can just move.
Maybe there's more scenery that we just haven't seen.
What did you end up saying to zombie? Wait, knob. What knob? Hold on, what's in your inventory?
Oh, I got a cover with a knob.
From the zombie?
Hexagonal.
Oh, it's hexagonal. Yeah, it's six-sided. Remember there's a six-sided thing right there?
Oh, but it's not the size that it is then? Okay.
Go ahead and... Oh, no. That's just in your inventory. It's not true to life, because otherwise piece of paper
Let's
versus
see.
a doorknob.
Fits perfectly. I wonder if
I missed so much. I'll have to watch it back later, won't I?
How pretty.
Ooh, what's this one? Ooh. Fill it with
It's a
hot water.
statue.
Fill it with hot water. It's gotta have tea. Oh, maybe you have to look. Right click.
The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom.
Okay, that's gross. The other
The
one.
vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty.
Oh, just get the chat. Again?
The vessel's a few
Why are there
centimetres deep
two?
and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom.
Two.
The vessel's a few... Ooh, the statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the
You
mouth
tapped.
could be opened.
Okay, so apparently we can chat.
Hello? You in there? Ghost? Give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine. Give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft.
It's called
God.
Let's
coffee.
look at it this way. If
or
you don't give me the
tea.
beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that
You
won't be
could-
of any use to anyone.
Oh.
Why the wait?
Okay, so we have
Oi,
coffee beans now.
ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello?
Get
Oi,
talking.
ghost! If you're hello?
You gotta go. So what do you think we need to do with
The
coffee
vessel's
beans?
a few centimetres deep and empty.
Coffee beans.
There
What
are
do you
some
do?
brown stains on the bottom.
Did I get coffee beans?
Yes, because you grabbed them out of its mouth.
I just want to make sure I don't see them. There they are. Okay. So now I can take that and put those
You can't steep coffee.
in the cuply.
You can't steep coffee from beans. You have to like.
Okay, where do I put them? In the other watering can?
Well, I mean, we can't exactly.
Can I combine the hot watering can
What
and
do
the
you
beans?
do when you have whole beans before?
I have to crush them with the machine, the mill.
There you go. Get a coffee grinder.
So we go back.
Oh. Not what I want to do. How do we get back out of this? Hold on a second.
Can you space bar?
The vessel's a few cent.
Oh, I can leave. Okay, there we go. Let's go back inside. Oh, you looked through the cupboard apparently. I didn't see you. Oh, wait, where'd you get the doorknob? Anyway. A little bit lower. There you go. Oh, you didn't tap him.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. The flour then comes out of the side.
No,
They're
that's
pretty
right click.
hard.
Tap it once. No! Yeah, you don't have the coffee bean icon? Means you didn't pick them up. Ah. Now you have coffee beans. Grind. Coffee grinder, coffee grinder, coffee grinder.
It works. The beans are being ground to powder.
The machine got lag.
That's it.
Need to upgrade the machine. Now we can make instant coffee, right? Coffee? Coffee machine. Where'd you find the doorknob? Did the mummy have the doorknob?
No. I
Sifted the
think it
sand?
was in there some.
Oh.
It was in the sand, yes.
Oh, sifted the sand again, okay. Oh, aromatic coffee bean powder. Coffee powder. Okay. We put it into the boiling pot.
Okay.
Very well. The water's turning brown.
No, really, it's
and
instant
it
coffee
smells... lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Oh, because it's coffee, it's fuel. Oh, that's bad.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
You can just drink it yourself, it's fine.
I think there's a monkey in the
Hello?
machine.
You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
That's a monkey.
It is a monkey. Monkey.
Oh no.
Waiting.
That's me. That wasn't the machine.
Now you can go in the cellar.
A clever mechanism.
Yeah. Down the stairs, down. Well, you
So
can use
this
coffee
is
to
the
overclock your
legendary
computer.
secret cellar.
Hey,
Nice.
there's another coffee machine.
There's the thing that I was looking
The
for.
cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Isn't that a book right here?
Yeah, but she's looking for a specific book.
The sad remains of extinct cultures and of the last camping
Oh, we need a
trip.
prism too, don't we? Play prism.
I can't
Okay.
discover anything of interest amongst this junk.
Oh, there's a no, it's a pair of scissors. Oh! Garden shears!
Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
Ooh, and we have a stick. I want the stick that's in the middle.
As long as I'm
Wait a
not
second.
expected to do the gardening now.
Only one little bit of gardening, you'll be fine. I'll think. There you go.
A staff approximately 2 meters long with a top made of bronze. Looks like something's missing there. This picture seems to indicate that a ruby belongs in there.
Oop. For me, the hand to be hovering when. Not sure why the hand's all the way down there. There you go, you got it. Yoink! Okay, so ooh, what's over there? Why is there a search box? Looking at all the different things, I know what that's for.
A small fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient.
I know what we're doing.
A small
Oh,
fat
where
figure.
do you-
She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
What we're doing. What's in the box down here?
A picture on a stone slab. It
Therapy.
depicts a man in a robe with a staff. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of...
Not actually. This one.
I need a space bar. The space bar! For years I have awaited a space bar.
There are 3
Bars
carved
big.
figures by the bars. Each one of them has a different precious stone. This one here has a blue sapphire in its head. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. I think it's a sapphire.
Sorry, I'm trying to plug
This
something.
figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby.
Mother, have you figured out what we're doing yet?
This figure
Presume
looks a bit
putting
like
the
a dog.
ruby
One
on
of its eyes
the
is a large ruby.
staff.
Well,
The spider has an emerald on its back. Green.
I'm actually assuming that we need to find a different gem. Then we put on top of the staff, and the staff goes here, and then a light beam gets reflected in to here, and then splits like a prism into 3. We need to find a prism. Colors.
So we need to exit.
What's in this box though? Try moving around until you get the. No. Hover around until you find wine glass. Or maybe it's this on the floor. Oh yeah, it's out on the floor. It didn't actually click. Didn't actually click it. There you go.
A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the
That's
wall.
where we'll put the staff. But let's go upstairs real quick.
Did we miss anything? There's something there. We
No,
didn't
that's-
have that before.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No.
sure it's just going. Oh,
Strong iron bars without a door or lock. Behind it is a dark room. I somehow have to open the bars.
Even in fantasy games,
No.
they check your instructions for assembling things. Yep.
No chance. There has to be a secret mechanism to open
Okay.
the bars.
Good.
Let's go back upstairs. We looked at everything. Even more suspicious of the glass eye. Me
Wasn't
too.
this inside here?
Yeah, but we have a.
I've got a strong suspicion that this thing's got something to do with that light beam drawing on the wall in the cellar. But as long as the shutter outside's closed, no light's going to reach that box.
Go back up. Then, so do you want to do the gardening shears first? Yep. Gardening shears.
What are we doing with the garden? Oh yes, of course.
Get some scarecrow.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening.
Even more suspicious of the glass eye.
It is indeed a gravestone.
Let's see.
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
What?
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Okay, so let's try, let's use the staff to open up that. Door, there you go.
Staff to do what? To get
Not
the stone?
right
A
click.
staff
tap.
approximately 2 meters
Pardon?
long
Just
with a
wanna
top
tap,
made
not
of
right
bronze. A large jewel belongs
Tap.
in the top.
Where are we putting it? There?
Yeah. You're the main character suspicious. That means something's definitely up. Of course. The little glass eye is up. We're gonna take care of it. We're gonna open it up.
The
Ta-da!
window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Wait, could we look at it? Oh. We look at it from this. There you go. Now you got the bouncy.
The small amounts of light from outside are somehow gathered in this box and exit as a light beam from the glass eye. Huh, not bad. Presumably gnome technology.
That we can see. Oh, it's going down. Oh. Maybe we need to adjust it.
Do we need the mirror from upstairs or something that is
the mirror
shiny?
from upstairs reflected down.
But how do we get the light from down there?
See how it's got a thing on it? Yeah, maybe we can.
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply
Classic
shining
puzzle.
onto
Yep.
the floor. The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor.
We have to put the staff somewhere?
Inside that, hole in the ground.
small circular opening in the ground.
We don't need to grab it.
It's decorated with an
Let's just let us grab
A
this.
small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall. A small circular
Remember,
opening in
when
the
you're
ground.
hovering over it,
It's
if it doesn't
decorated
have
with
that
an
symbol,
ancient
you're not going to
script,
do
just
that.
like
But
the
it had
picture
a
on the
second
wall.
hand. So what
Yeah,
do I
wait
do?
till you see the hand. So hover until you find a hand. Or go up. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the whole length of the staff. You're not... Yeah.
I think I'd better take the staff with me. It might come in handy elsewhere.
So... Maybe we need to go back upstairs.
Sure you don't want to take any of these?
Those... See how there's 3 here? This on the...
Yep.
we
So
need
it
to-
should split into those 3.
Yes, we need a prism.
Open the bars.
We can't... It's hovering on that. That's why it's us that's saying that.
No chance. There has to be a secret
just
mechanism
repeat.
to open the bars.
Okay.
Common sense isn't always the answer.
Well,
not
if you
actually
don't
yet
do
to
the
do it.
obvious, then you never know, right?
It's all good. So, should we talk to the...
Help.
Should we talk to him again? I just like talking to him, to be honest, but... Hi, Mortimer.
Yoo-hoo!
Ooh, more things.
I will say this one more time. I'm not Mortimer.
Of course not. If you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess...
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer. Mortimer has already been kidnapped.
Mortimer.
That's impossible. Who is talking to me at night then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not? Did he, excavate you?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time. Then the lid opened and Mortimer was there. I've been with him ever since.
The poor...
Well, as
Mummy.
things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss. We deliberate. We debate. We chat. But we would never go skiing.
Huh?
So confusing
Why?
sometimes.
Do you really want to go skiing?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea.
How do you open the bars on the side? Do you know?
Actually, I want. Who are
Did you
you?
have an accident in a bandage factory?
No, I'm a mummy.
Are you?
I'm a
Have
mummy.
their
There you
brains
go.
pulled out via their noses during the mummification process.
Yes.
That's why he's
I don't think so.
dumb.
I do.
So which one would you like to ask?
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and
Love to
there's
go
a precious
skiing.
stone that belongs on the top of it. A ruby.
I've been
Do you know
skiing
where
once.
it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do
This
without
is
me?
obvious. So no,
Could you please just
Mummy
give it
is
to
so
me? I
cute.
just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important
He's
that
so
no one
dumb.
found the stone.
It's so
Oh,
amazing.
okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
But I am Mortimer.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things there.
Hands.
Milk sacks. Mortimer sent me.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really?
Okay.
If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question.
What's the name of the grave outside?
What color is his underwear?
Oh, red!
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right.
Red silk
underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied.
Oh, it's his cat.
What is his cat's name?
It's Kinski.
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing was always so happy playing with my bandages.
Paper towel.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
There were two.
Two? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of interest to me?
Oh, come on, don't change the subject.
Are
you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have.
What is the average flying speed of an unladen swallow?
What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Butlerberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
No.
No?
So, what is the answer?
Ooh, these are some neat options. So, we got I'm your father.
He said, Henninger, I am your father.
What nonsense.
I can see dead people?
That was before the battle. No, that's all wrong. Now tell me, what did he say to his adjutant?
Okay, so we got, he talked about an offer you can't refuse.
234, of course.
Oh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
Ooh. Oh man, I want to mess with him.
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how?
Let's
What?
mess with his head.
234. Mortimer never told you that.
234?
Yes!
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then.
It's actually
You don't
42.
even know
See the 4 and the
anything
2?
about
They
the
just
234.
Oh. Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Oh, apparently
Yes,
Mixer died. That's
exactly.
weird.
With that
Whatever.
thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last. Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now we have the prism or whatever. You can still look at his laundry if you want to. Now we need to combine the jewel and the staff, right?
A ruby. About
Remember, if you tap and hold, it won't do. Oh. Here you go.
fits perfectly.
Remember what I said about... Oh, there you go, now you got it. Now you got it. Yeah! How do we adjust that? Adjust.
Need a mirror.
Can we look at it again? Can you go look at it? Yeah.
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
Okay. Click it. There you go. More. A little bit more. See, it's a prism.
You got it. And it lit it.
We got a book. Go click the book. Click the book. Click the book. Yeah.
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem.
Take the staff or the ruby with you.
Uh-oh.
How do I do that?
Ah!
Smack in the head by a little tiny rock. Oh, that's adorable. There's all that drama. It's like, oh my goodness, things are gonna collapse. Oh, it's just a tiny little stone hitter in there. Wait. We might have been only the actual start of chapter 2.
What was the first thing we did then? Intro?
Remember when we... Yeah, I don't know. I think... I'm not sure.
Maybe we have to do it all
I'd have to go
again.
back and look at it to see.
I saw a ring. Did you see the ring?
We have a ring. Oh, because we're the dwarf. We're the dwarf. Right.
There's a rabbit.
wait.
I want the rabbit. Do we put the ring on the dwarf?
No, we're the gnome.
Do we put the ring on the gnome?
No, he's just getting.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Call me Mr. Underhill. Mr. Underhill.
My name is Mr. Underhill. I'm on a secret mission.
Underhill.
The Hobbit.
So.
You know, Lord of the Rings.
Where am I?
One second.
This lovely seaside resort, residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers, is Seastone.
Seastone. Then I made it.
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
But I want is the Archmage actually...
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone.
Why?
Lots of them died when the town was besieged. And
Oh,
most of the
that's
survivors
great.
went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge.
Okay.
That was rather less than successful.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
I'm
Rabbit.
not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. but his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows, who knows.
I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over.
Break is never
So,
over.
Mr. Underwood on a secret mission.
Wood.
Best of luck on your adventure.
First name
We'll
Carrie.
no doubt bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
I have to see that rabbit.
Wait, not quite. We're done. Okay, now you can.
Oh, a fluffy wuffy little bunny rabbit. All white and soft and gentle and sweet. And I just want to cuddle it and... Oh, I'm an adventurer now. I must act like one. It's a rabbit. A white one.
Take the rabbit, take the rabbit, take the rabbit. Yes!
Oh, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily. And besides, I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway.
Cuddle it, obviously.
I mean, except just love it.
You just love it to bits. Oh, it's so cute. Can't take the rabbit.
Rabbit.
Why are you trying again? We can't take
Not
the rabbit.
a chance. It won't let itself
I just
be caught
want-
that
it's
easily.
Easter.
Besides,
I wanted to
wouldn't
play
know
with
what
the
to do
rabbit.
the rabbit anyway.
Can I have
mean,
some
Except just love it a bit.
space bar?
No.
I want a space bar.
Didn't actually click the look at the tree.
A small tree. It survived the bloody battles and the decline of the town without a scratch. A sign of hope.
God, sure. So we can't do anything with those two. Let's look at everything else.
There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in the ground. Ugh! I've discovered the secret world of beetles, bugs, and fleas and spiders.
I don't think it clicked.
It says the meadows. No idea what that's supposed to be. Swamp of Death. I don't think so. Doesn't sound particularly healthy to me.
Done.
There have been some heavy battles fought around Seastone in the last few years. It looks like the town definitely sustained some damage.
Space one?
I think that's the town's coat of arms.
No
It's
snack
pretty
under the
faded
rock,
and
no.
dirty. You can't really see
Sadly.
anything.
So there were more things over here if you want to walk over here. Just tap anywhere and he'll start walking. Try tapping on the path, maybe he'll walk over. But why did it tap over there?
Swamp of Death. I don't think
Second.
so. Swamp of...
Like, one second. Okay, well, why did it? Okay. Okay.
I don't really know what kind of tree it is, but it looks...
Okay, so let's go in town. I don't know what we need.
Door's open.
I don't think anyone in my family has ever set foot in a human town before, not even Grandad.
I'm sad that there wasn't a snack room under the rock. I need a snack. I should go grab a snack. So look at all these things you can get.
Eee.
A pretty shabby stall. Doesn't look like anything's been sold here recently. A pretty shabby stall.
It's just gonna
Doesn't
feed
look like
itself.
anything's been sold here.
Didn't. Quick.
I don't want to go in there yet.
Some boxes and cartons, they're all empty.
Okay.
There are 2 signs on the door. One says Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says back soon. Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks.
Days, I tell you. Days! Okay, so there's more things over here to look at. Drain.
A very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere.
There's also
A very dirty drain. The sewer...
remember when he's talking, it just ends. There you go.
The cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months.
What about the sign?
What kind of name is that?
I wonder.
I've never been to a tavern with a more ridiculous name. Well, then again, I've never actually been to a human tavern before.
Anything else?
Did you want to go up
There's
there?
a door up here. What's that?
That means it continues to the next section. So do you want to go to the next area, or do you want to go inside there?
There's also there.
Okay, go click it.
No one home.
Okay. We can either go into the tavern or... Okay, we're gonna go to the tavern.
You hear a lot of bad things about rundown taverns. On the other hand, they're often the starting point of many a fantastic adventure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't had enough of those yet.
Cool, cool, cool.
Have you got Form 12B for me? Oh, the blue one. No, it's just a green one. Hurry up. The post office is about to close for lunch.
You're going to the post office? Oh, I'll come with you. I need a delivery note and I want to send off a registered letter.
What are you doing?
Looks
What
like
do you
an old
think?
accounting machine.
You can see what we're doing.
We're playing.
Oh, damn, I've forgotten my ID card.
You can have a copy of your passport certified by a solicitor. Hang on, I'll mark the solicitor for you on the map.
What are you playing?
The only true kind of game. A role-playing game.
What's the game about? What's the game about?
And what is this role-playing game all about?
It's set in a fantasy world.
Totally without dragons, orcs, and magic.
Oh, the
But
fantasy
instead-
world has no
oh,
dragons.
Here, come over here. I found a tax inspector.
Wait for me, I'll be there in a sec.
Once I've got this stamp, I can finally conclude the fiscal year.
It is an
That
accounting
would that be?
machine, I knew it!
Tax office.
That game is supposed to be fun.
And you really enjoy playing the game?
It's the opposite of Dungeons and
course.
Dragons. It's real world
Certainly.
simulator.
You could escape the tedium of reality with all its magic and monsters. And you meet new people. It's not only us who play this game.
It's played all over the world.
There are 6 people currently online. Well, 4 if you don't include us.
But one's just gone off to the toilet.
And when is the game over? When have you won?
One. There is no winner. Just like in real life.
The game has no end. You just keep on playing and... Oh! A traffic warden's wanting to write me a ticket.
Leave her. That's a hard quest series. You can try to lodge a written appeal and then you have to...
So the game never ends? Great.
It's The Sims, yeah.
Okay.
And who are they exactly?
And this device, what does it do?
What indeed? We type in our input and the machine shows us what everyone else is doing.
It saves our equipment and controls the characters that aren't being controlled by other players.
And how does it work?
Yeah, Sims, but
No
multiplayer.
idea. That thing is linked to a server somehow and that takes
It's
care of running.
Taxes and death. That's what it is. Taxes and death.
Might I ask you who you both are?
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, level 42 consultant.
See, it is
at a
42.
medium-sized cooperative
Keeps
bank.
coming up.
That's
But
the
I
most
want to retrain
basic
as
name,
a tax
Jack
consultant
Smith.
with specialization in tax-effective investments. They have
Ooh.
really fabulous skill trees.
And I'm Mary Ellen Skittles, level 40, local government officer. My bicycle's got a 3-speed gear.
I've not the slightest idea what those two are talking about. Maybe it's a role player thing.
So, My mother does not tax stuff, like
I meant, who are you two in real life?
Oh,
not taxes.
right.
What is it you do?
I used to be a successful
I trained as an
merchant.
accountant.
I had a
Accounting,
shop
there you go.
in
It's not
town,
taxes, it's
lots of
accounting.
market stalls. Now all I own is that
So
knackered
she's
old
excited
stall
about that
outside the
because
door
it's like
there.
real life for her.
No customers, no business.
When I started,
Well, maybe
they
I
had
could buy
accounting
something from you.
machines just like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, great. Why, whatever.
Okay.
And who are you?
I'm Master Marcus, the local mage teacher.
Oh yeah.
You're the mage teacher. Could you maybe...
Shh, the game's started.
Then best of luck in wherever.
Thanks for nothing.
You know, that's about the silliest game I've ever heard of. Why would anyone flee from their own world into a fantasy world in order to complete meaningless tasks?
Screw you for being meta. It's just so meta. It got real. Oh, there's things to look at. Ooh.
Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like that back home. Ours are smaller though.
Ooh, take it.
The shelves are full of dusty bottles and tankards. Some are still half full. Perhaps the owners had to leave town in a hurry.
That's gonna probably tell you the exact same.
From butterbeer to pumpkin
okay.
juice to fire whiskey. It's all here, but I don't need any of that.
Yeah, so you can't click it.
Splendid two-pointer. Perhaps the inn gets its name from the boar's head.
More things to look at.
A wooden box full of tools, including, amongst other things, a saw.
Play a game? I'd like to play a game.
Of course, the saw doesn't meet the gnome tool safety regulations and it's a tad rusty. Still, I think it's
It's
usable.
a subpar saw. This game is awesome. It is an amazing game. It's got so many stupid nerdy references and jokes. What's that? What's it?
These two use the same machine to play their strange role-playing game. My family would just love this. I don't understand what's being displayed there or what these two are entering, but the machine seems to be functioning perfectly. I don't understand what's being
Okay,
displayed
just gonna start
there
repeating
or
itself.
what these...
So I guess server room? Server's room. No trespassing. Why does it say server's room?
A door bearing a sign that says server's room, no entry.
Server apostrophe S.
Let's
No
go in.
entry, so go in.
It says no entry. Now, just because I'm in a big town doesn't mean I'm going to turn into a criminal. It says no entry. Now, just because I'm in a big town
Keep
doesn't mean
out.
I'm going to turn it...
Is there anything else we can ask these guys?
Of course there is.
They're still involved in the game and I don't really know what I should ask them.
Well, let's go back outside then, I guess.
They're still involved in the game and I don't really know what I should ask them.
I know
Can't
you
do
can. I know you can.
It says
Okay,
no entry.
2 seconds.
Now, just because I'm in a big town doesn't mean I'm going to turn into a criminal.
I'm gonna get stuck because I'm an idiot and I keep wearing a headset when I shouldn't be. I want to play this game.
We're leaving. Enough of this.
This must be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing more is going to be sold here as long as the merchant is still playing that strange game. This must be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing more is going to be... The door is locked. No one home.
Sit. Video sit. Did we go up to the other section of the city yet?
They're moving.
No.
They earn some good coin. They're firmly in goblin hands, and no one really likes to negotiate with them about prices.
We did the tavern before.
Here you go. I did not miss that.
Access only for authorized persons.
Shield Hand, are you the guard of the upper gate?
Dead right. And you don't have access to the upper town.
As I already mentioned to you at the outer gate, I must speak to the Archmage. It's urgent.
And as I've already mentioned to you, the guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures.
But why didn't you say you were the guard?
Well, I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Anyway, it's much funnier this way.
Dick.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
So what?
There has to be a way to get to see the Archmage. What would I have to do?
Only people with personal invitations from the Archmage himself are allowed in. Do you have an invitation?
Of course.
And? Where is it?
My dog ate it.
I've no time for this. So, where's the invitation?
Invisible invitation.
It's an invisible invitation.
An invisible invitation? Really?
Yes, from the
Unseen University.
Never heard of it. So, where's the invitation?
You don't need to see my invitation.
There are the invitations
certainly
you're looking
do.
for.
You don't need to see my invitation.
You really believe that'll work?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Not really. So, where's the invitation?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, there you go. Without an invitation, there's no way you'll ever be admitted to see the Archmage. But you could be admitted, of course.
If you were a mage yourself.
If you were a mage yourself.
Mages are allowed to speak with the Archmage.
Naturally. He's the head of the order, after all. You know any mages by any chance?
Of course, they're playing the machine.
Well, I'd like to be one myself.
And I'd like to be a dewdrop on a wood elf's butt cheek.
Oof.
Really? Why?
Well, Look, only mages or people with invitations can get into the tower.
What else? But
I want to go get the mage.
So I'd be able to see the Archmage if I was accompanied by a mage.
Hey, Grizzly.
No, the mage
Hard
would be
things.
allowed up, not you. But you could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the Archmage himself, and I have to give him something.
Well then, you must be a mage yourself.
How do you know whether someone is a mage or not? Their magical aura? Or by the charisma and wisdom they radiate?
By their mage diploma.
Huh?
Every trained mage has a mage diploma. They can show it to
Hi,
me here,
Grizzly.
and then I let them into the upper town.
So that means if I show you a mage diploma, I can see the Archmage.
Well, show me an honestly acquired mage's diploma made out in your name, and I'll take you to the Archmage myself.
If there's no other way, then I'll just get my mage degree, or my name's not Underhill.
Not Underhill.
Good luck.
We'll find,
You'll find
the
the mage teacher in the tavern. Just see what he thinks of the idea.
Apparently, Grizzly just finished
How
writing
can I
an
become an
essay.
accredited mage then?
Essays suck.
You? Not
Good
at
on
all.
you for finishing it.
And how do others do it?
Well, there are mage schools. There's one just down the street, Master Marcus's magical mage school. But Master Marcus shut up shop weeks ago. Now he spends the whole day sitting in the tavern playing some kind of role-play game.
I'm going to get my mage diploma. Just you wait and see.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hi, Grizzly.
Hi.
The microphone's there.
Oh,
Hi.
man. There's
This
no
is
way
it.
I can do a
How
full
are
course
you?
of mage training just
I
to
wanna
get into the
become a
Archmage's
mage too.
tower. Maybe
Cool,
the
cool.
mage teacher will lend me a diploma. And once I've given up the ring, well, maybe I could really take a stab at it.
The ring.
So, we can look at the grapes. Look at the grapes.
What's this over here? What's
Fine.
this over here?
Didn't actually look at the thing.
What is it?
Why is it doing? Just hover until. One second.
Oh, examine
A
the
basket.
basket.
Okay, click.
A basket. It belongs to Mr. Shieldhand. It contains the rest of his giant sandwich.
What's up here?
Where do you want me to go? Up here?
Yeah.
The Seastone City coat of arms. I recognize it from the map. It looks a little worse for wear, Oh, like everything else here.
I'm gonna try anyway. Where's the grapes?
Up a bit.
This fruit looks like grapes. In truth, they're grapes from a poison ivy. I was bedridden for 2 weeks because of those as a child, and I read about Mthr8D's adventures.
Couldn't you put him to sleep with those grapes?
Maybe, but we haven't had
You won't be able to get in.
Halt! Access only for authorised persons. Or has Mr. Gnome become a mage in the meantime?
Not yet.
So back. We go back?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go get a mage teacher.
Woo!
He's in there.
Ooh! Going out for dinner. What do you get for dinner? What are you getting? What are you
Half a
getting?
sandwich.
No. Oh gosh. Sorry, yeah.
Excuse me.
What are we eating for dinner?
Hmm?
Master Marcus, I need,
Shh, I'm playing.
Yes, but I urgently need,
Later!
But without a mage diploma, I can't...
Listen, I really haven't got time right now. My character's tax return is due. I've been playing towards it for days.
Not a prayer. I'm not going to get a blessed thing from Master Marcus as long as that game is running.
Gotta break the game. See that thing there? See if you can turn it off.
I don't understand what's being displayed there or
Same
what these
message
two
we
are
got
entering.
before.
But the machine
Maybe
seems
we
to be
can sneak into
functioning
the server room
perfectly.
now.
Do we have anything we can use?
Don't want to ring.
No, we have a few things. A saw, an empty preserving jar, and the one ring. How about a saw? And break the machine.
Actually click on... No, it doesn't option.
So how would I know what to use?
Can
I
we
need
cut
to
the
break
cables?
the...
We got the cable. Cables. No. Are we allowed in the server room yet?
the wheels. Okay, we'll wait.
So tap and hold to right click. Okay.
Excuse me.
Hmm? Hmm?
And you never stop playing.
Sometimes there are technical problems, then of course we can't play.
Since I worked out the solution to the toilet problem, that's the only thing that still regularly ruins my enjoyment.
But is everything working properly?
Yes, fortunately. Unimpaired playing pleasure a go-go.
Okay. So they're basically saying
Well then,
unless the game's
see you.
broken.
Hmm.
Hey, look, a server room.
Thanks for nothing.
It's there and there's there. Where do we go? Server room?
I want to see if you let us in.
Yeah,
this
the
time.
server room. We should be able to
Maybe
muck
he's gonna be
things
willing
up
to go in
there.
now.
No choice.
Ah, yes.
Ah, the monkey!
A hairy demon. He's operating a machine.
Watching program cards.
Now what can a saw muss up? Look for stuff that a saw can
Well, let's
break.
just look at everything first.
Oh, all right.
For save games.
For save games.
Sorry, couldn't resist. A small black container. It could be an inkwell.
You take it. Yeah.
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact. The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge.
Take it anyway.
It
The
won't let
demon
us-
might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a
So you need
terrible
to
revenge.
distract the...
It says online, whatever that means. I don't trust all this technology. The way I see it, it's all magic without the magic.
There's another above the hand. There's another magnifying.
The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair.
Hmm.
The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on.
Saw
That
the
service
chair.
is a pretty rickety piece of woodwork.
Saw the chair. Agreed?
Sure.
He's not really.
Maybe the spare chair. Like the saw.
He sure bounces around on that chair. The one that... He sure bounces around.
The spare chair, though. I don't know,
He's not really likely to let me saw that chair while he's sitting on it.
Okay, then we'll take that and saw the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
The server is so busy working that he won't notice a thing. The chair is still standing, but it should tip over pretty easily.
Okay, so...
I sawed the base of the replacement chair. The chair will collapse as soon as someone sits on it.
Got things to look at still.
The waste bin is right under the slot in the machine. Strange. The waste bin is empty. The waste bin is empty. There are a lot of index cards in the filing cabinet. Each card bears a small table and a picture. The cards are sorted alphabetically.
I wonder what would happen if...
Let's see. Rare watering can. Volume 5 litres. Used for geraniums. Increases potted plant lifespan by 2. Epic folder. Offers room for up to 16 forms. Slip resistant suspenders. Prevents sock slippage. These index cards seem to contain descriptions of all the items in the game. Now.
Swap the monkey's chair. Let's swap the monkey's chair. Tap it, just tap it.
Oh, that. He sure. Time for another.
Oh, maybe we can take that while he's distracted. The inkwell.
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell, and
oh, now we can do something to it.
that would have hurt the being made of flesh and blood.
Hey, what's going on? That's the server. And I'm standing in a restricted parking zone right now. I've just about had enough of this. You pay all that money month after month, the developers make huge profits and still nothing works. Everything they've got is junk. All a whole load of totally outdated technology. I've had enough. I'm writing a complaint. If they don't get their technical problems under control, then I'm out of here. Absolutely. Me too.
Excellent. It looks like all I have to do is ensure a second technical problem, and the two will finally stop playing.
Grab the inkwell while the monkeys... Let's look in the bin.
I think I've strained the database enough.
Look in the bin.
The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin. The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin.
Can you look at the safe again? Or?
The safe is locked, and there's no way I can crack it either.
Can't really look at the monkey, yeah.
The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin.
Monkey's got a thing on him.
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a He seems to have survived the crash well enough.
And look at the server.
Maybe we should go. Huh?
This machine is controlled by the hairy demon behind it. Somehow I have to disturb his work. The mage teacher and the merchant aren't going to be much use as long as the game is running. This machine is controlled by the hairy demon behind it. somehow I have to...
Gotta get back out?
I don't know. Empty preserves jar, but there are those grapes, maybe.
Sounds good.
Like, poison the monkey. There's a monkey in your CPU? Well, obviously not. I mean, that's in their world. In our world, it's all
There's a
run
sack
by,
on the cart. Something about the smell tells me it's probably full of rotten grain. Nothing for me there.
Computers in the real world. Our world.
Very dirty drain.
Are run by
The sewer
hamsters.
should be down there somewhere. A very dirty drain.
Where are we gonna go look at the grapes? Yeah. No, we can't get in.
Hey, what did you just hide there?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I saw you eating something, and then you hid it when you saw me. What was it?
You what? I wasn't eating anything.
At the half sandwich?
Oh, yes, you
Yeah.
were. It was a long, yellow thing.
I did not
And
pick
if
up
I
my
was,
snakes. They are all
That's a whole
hiding
crateful that's
nicely.
been delivered.
I want to be mean.
And I'm taking the rest of the monkey just as soon as I have my next break period.
That's food for the hairy demon in the tavern.
What do you mean, a demon? That's a monkey.
A what?
A monkey. Monkeys love bananas.
He's a monkey. Ah!
And me too.
Nick was just chilling. I didn't want to be mean.
Isn't it dangerous for humans to eat demon food?
What? Bananas are delicious. The monkey goes crazy for them.
Would you let me try a banana?
No, I've already eaten two, and the monkey still needs to have some, sorry. If you would excuse me, I have to, guard the town.
You want to eat more of them, right?
Perhaps.
Eric was eating a banana. Can we talk to him some more? Remember, if it doesn't show the thing, and then
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Hello, Mr. Underhill. What do you want?
At this,
About the food for that hairy demon.
Yes?
where does it go? Where does it come? Behind you?
Where did you get the demon food?
The roleplay company sends a crate every week by air freight. I receive them and take them to the tavern.
Allowed to take. It didn't actually click. Remember, it doesn't do very well.
And it doesn't bother anyone that you take a couple of those things from every delivery.
Well, perhaps it's not officially.
And if I were to tell the Archmage, wouldn't he punish you?
Perhaps. But how are you going to meet the Archmage? You got a mage diploma?
Those two players get really upset about technical difficulties in their role-playing game.
Yes. And?
Could the difficulties be related to the fact that someone is depriving the hairy demon of his food?
Well, no. I can't imagine that.
What if we ask the merchant and the mage teacher what they think about it? After all, they pay a lot of money to ensure that the game works.
Well,
And if it really is due to the lack of fruit, maybe they would like their money back.
All right. Here's a banana. You have to peel the skin off it before you can eat it. Now get out of here.
Oh, thanks ever so much.
Nom nom nom. Now we have a banana. Okay, so do we want to?
There's a preserving jar.
Yeah, but we not like it's not gonna preserve without.
Back we go.
Shall we feed the server? I'll feed the trolls. Neck is very asleep. Want more sleep. Back the. Remember, the black part doesn't. Black bit doesn't do anything.
Maybe I can distract him with this. Hey, demon, look what I have here.
What? going on now? Can you do anything?
No, everything's locked up.
I've got lag.
Lad.
That's it. I can't be bothered anymore. I'm checking this heap. They'll suffer the consequences for what they're doing. Right. Well, I'll give them one more chance.
Ugh.
But just one. It's not like we couldn't stop if we wanted to. We could, but we don't want to. Too right. Except if they don't get the grips with their problems. Then it's over. Write that to them.
No way! What will it take to finally get those two to stop playing? And that makes 2 complaints in the bin. Those 2 aren't going to take much more of this.
Can we take the ink yet?
And that makes 2 complaints in the bin.
Quick grab. One more to the left.
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge.
Okay. So there's obviously nothing we can do in here now. Okay, what's in there?
This machine is controlled by the hairy demon behind it. Somehow I have to disturb his work. The mage teacher and the...
Oh, we're...
Excuse me.
Still playing?
Why are you still playing in the face of all these technical problems?
Quite honestly, I'm fed up with it.
You just want to play in peace, and time and again the technology screws it up for you.
I really can't be bothered with it anymore. If there's just one more disaster, that'll be it as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, come on. Let's go and see if anything's happening at the driving license issuing office.
If we have to.
Likes because the server
you rather
monkeys
just
are eating
quit
lunch.
playing?
Yes.
Maybe
We'll blame
not
that.
right, but I've just got to
We'll
fill
blame
out this
every
form.
time that we have
And
problems
I must
on
get a
that.
new cleaning cloth for my
Every single time.
glasses.
And we need to go and pick up the rent subsidy certificate down at the Citizens Residential Registration Office.
Oh, right. But then we can extend the loan period at the library while we're at it. Maybe one of the books is even overdue.
I fear I have to ensure there's a 3rd technical problem.
Didn't quite tap. Oh, it didn't tap the mic.
I
Well
know,
then,
but I still
see you.
wanted to
Lost
try
the
getting
tap.
something.
Thanks for nothing.
So, can we get another banana, or I don't know? You just
Excuse
gotta
me.
go back and say that.
Well then, see you.
Thanks for nothing.
Didn't quite click. They were still in the chat. There you go. What do you think?
I don't particularly care for Mr. Shieldhand. I'm really happy I don't have any more questions. I don't particularly care for Mr.
Didn't actually click on it. It comes there doesn't mean actually. It's just letting you know that there's something there to click. You have to actually click on the items. Try lower.
A basket. It belongs to Mr. Shieldhand. It contains the rest of his giant sandwich.
Not good. Well, there's clearly nothing else to click in here. Frustrating. Oh wait, do anything with the rabbit?
Okay, let's go back and get a rabbit.
Yeah. I almost forgot about the rabbit. Anything in the merchant stall?
This must be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing more is going to be sold here as long as the merchant is still playing that strange game. This must be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing.
Didn't quite click that because it clicked the message.
This must be the last
Why
market
did you
stall the
redo
merchant
it?
mentioned. Nothing more is going
Tap
to be
again.
sold.
Now tap. There you go. See, figured out how to get out there. So what do we have out here? We've got 2 signs. We got the rabbit. We got the tree. We got the bugs. Do we collect bugs in a jar?
Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance.
Preserving jar.
It won't let itself be caught that
Take an
easily.
upside down
Besides,
preserving
I
jar.
wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway. I mean,
When they're talking, we can't do things.
The same word. Oh, okay.
It's locked into chat, so every time you tap while they're talking, it takes whatever chat line is there. Well, no. Can we collect bugs though? Can we collect bugs? We have to go look at the rock again. Good.
those bugs are sure to be still there.
Why do I want bugs?
Yep, there they are. Okay then, I'll collect some of those bugs in the jar. Done.
How do I look at the crawlies?
Your
I already
inventory.
have enough creepy crawlies, thank you.
Your inventory. Tap and hold. Oh, tap and hold. Remember right click?
Oh, you want me to cancel?
Tap. And go back to your inventory. And do that same cancel over there. Oh. Do it again. Now.
Ooh, beetles, bugs, and all sorts of creepy crawlies are scurrying around inside the jar.
There you go. Now you looked at it.
But I want to get this.
I don't know how to.
Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
Bugs in the RPG.
Not a chance. It won't let
Can we
itself be caught
can we
that
make
easily.
a technical
Besides,
bug?
I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway. I mean,
Put a
except
bug
just
in the
love it a bit.
machine.
Server bug.
Shoot, of course. Let's go
Server
back
bug.
in.
Do it. You're getting the hang of it. That's the bezel. The monkey bug. Is that a monkey?
Let's see.
Ooh, it's working, it's working, it's working.
Ah!
Oh, what's going on now?
The server's gone crazy.
Completely buggy.
I'm not
Oh,
going to get
buddy.
upset about it. Why should I get upset about it?
What?
I started playing this game because it was fun. It isn't anymore. And if it isn't fun, then you should just stop playing it.
Devil!
Bill, are you all right? Bill, you've got to breathe. Come on, let's get some fresh air. We'll pick up where we left off in a few days, okay?
I did it! At last they stopped playing. I'll be able to have a halfway
one
normal conversation with them now. The
Okay.
mage teacher simply must lend me a diploma. How else can I get into the tower?
Yeah, we're gonna need that inkwell. It's offline. Take the inkwell. Need the hand symbol next to your mouse cursor.
The demon might notice if I were to take his
And he's
inkwell
not
and
distracted
exact a terrible revenge.
Okay, let's go back out, I guess. Where are they? Can you talk? Oh, they're gone.
A roll of transparent tape. Oh, it's sticky.
Yeah. There's now. Looking at patience.
The machine is dead. It seems nothing works when the server is out.
Cool. We just got in the server room, we're out the building.
A weather vane in a mage school. I wonder if my parents would be able to accept the fact that I'm different.
Poor kid.
Oh, wow.
Looking around, it's a cutscene. You can tell it's a cutscene because it's got the play stop button.
Can I help you?
Can't click anything yet.
I need to see the Archmage, Master Marcus. It's urgent.
Why are you bothering me with that? The Archmage and I, we aren't necessarily the best of friends.
I can't get into the upper part of the town without a mage diploma.
I understand, and what should I do about it?
I thought, well, maybe you could lend me a diploma. I urgently need to give something to the Archmage. Something important for the good of the world.
Everything that good does is, after all, important, right? But I can't help you. I
Do I
can't just
think
award
about what?
degrees to any old Tom, Dick, or Harry. The Mage Guild already
think
has
he's
me
gonna
under
do
close
this?
scrutiny.
How do we get...
Is there really no other way? I must give the Archmage something
What do you
important.
think this? How do you think he's gonna do
I'm
it?
not going to take it to him.
How do I think
Bill the
he's going
merchant
to
is not
get the
permitted
mage
in the
to give
upper
him a
town.
diploma?
There's the town guard. He could take it up there for you.
I can't. I swore to give it to the Archmage personally.
Can you click
Then,
on...
my little friend, you're going to have to become a
Okay.
mage graduate.
Step on foot.
Can I do that? Become a certified mage, I mean.
Of course, anyone can be whatever they want if only they desire it enough.
Yes, that's true.
No, it's not.
But
Rude.
I can try, can't I?
Most people have so little magic in them that they can't even cast one itty-bitty spell in their whole life.
I want to try.
Don't be silly.
What else should I do? I'm certainly not going to just sit around here and do nothing. So, can I become a student?
All right, then, Mr. Gnome.
Wilbur Weathervane.
Then, Wilbur Weathervane, if you want to be admitted to this mage school of excellence, you will need 3 things. You need a mage's robe. Not just any old rags, of course, something substantial made of magical fabric. Then you need a wand. That's your most important tool as a mage. Well, besides your mind. And thirdly, a pile of gold.
Gold?
Yep.
A whole pile of it. If I'm going to be wasting my time, I at least want to get paid for it.
Fine. And how fast can I complete my diploma?
That depends entirely on you. As a pupil of this establishment, you can take your exam at any time. Some manage very quickly. Most never pass at all.
That's unfortunate. Oh gosh, options.
You wouldn't perhaps have an old robe I could wear?
Certainly not. Not in your size anyway, little man. Anyway, it's tradition for the prospective mage to tailor their first robe themselves. Can you sew?
Oh, I was always good at handicrafts.
That's good. You can't imagine how ridiculous lots of these mages look with their self-tailored robes. Or without them, when the wind blows. Mage robes have to be made out of a special magical fabric. It protects you from many simple spells and curses. But for that, it has to be sewn using a magical needle
Oh my
as
god,
well.
so many requirements.
So I need a magically treated cloth and a needle and thread. That much is clear. And I need a pattern. I mean, it's not like I know a lot about magic robes.
Okay.
Can I buy a magic wand here in the school? Or is there somewhere else I can find one?
You can't just buy any old wand. The wand has to fit the mage, you understand?
No.
The wand picks the mage, not the other way around.
No. No idea.
Ask Bill the merchant if he's got a couple of wands. Lots of good mages have died recently. Perhaps you'll
Oof.
get lucky.
Lots of good mages have died. That's unfortunate.
I'm a poor gnome. Where am I supposed to get a pile of gold?
If I knew where there were piles of gold just lying around, then I would have helped myself by now, don't you think?
Can't I just work off my debt once you've accepted me as a student?
Ah, a gnome can't earn that much with honest work.
You don't expect me to steal, do you?
There are many gradations between honest work and stealing. Take Whooperman, the showman. He's very rich, and that without ever having worked, and without ever stealing.
How does that work?
He knows people's folly and makes use of it. Ask him.
Oh,
How can
right.
I find him?
His wagon is out there on the meadow. Here, take this.
A postcard.
It shows you the most important points around here. You can use it to quickly get between one place and another.
Map for like.
Whoa. Nice glasses you're wearing.
Hmm? Oh, these. These are magic glasses. We mages can read invisible secret with them.
texts.
Something like that really exists.
Of course. Many mages are very distrustful and guard their knowledge like a treasure.
Wow.
And what are you reading there?
Sneaky
The
them.
weekly magical paper, classified section.
Classified section.
Wow.
Looking for a lady. Got against here. Anyway.
Okay, are we done here? Or should I
didn't
go,
ask the
what
first
have you
one.
got against the Archmage?
Yeah.
Let's do
Why
that.
don't you like the Archmage? Did he do something to you?
Well,
No, it's just that we've known each other for aeons. You could say all our lives, really. And he gets on my nerves.
Why?
His raised index finger,
what?
his idealism, he always just sees the good in everything.
You need a ring.
What's wrong with
Hear
believing
that.
in good?
Nothing. I used to as well. But when you look at what's happened to this town, what's happening to so many other towns, then you really have to be an idiot not to doubt everything.
Oh, he's a
I see no
pessimist.
reason to.
Then you're just a happy gnome.
Okay, so let's go find a wand.
I'll go and get what I need then.
If you say so.
What does he have around here? Look at everything.
I wonder how many humans once trained to become mages here.
3.
Do.
The box.
A ratty old box containing some strange objects. Most are quite dusty.
Okay. Curtain, search curtain.
Master Marcus, what are all these things in this box?
Hmm? Oh, that's just old magic stuff. Help yourself.
Great, thanks. Here's a needle and some thread.
Ah.
And here are 3 small glass vials filled with coloured potions, all tightly corked.
Right?
The rest really does seem to be just junk.
Okay.
An old cloth teddy bear, a torn leather bag, a little soap. Nothing that interests me.
Oof. It's unfortunate.
Beneath the head there hangs a sign. It reads, "The sheep, a mage's best friend. It protects us, it keeps us warm."
Okay.
Wow. Sheep are a little like cows.
Small woolly cows. Wow. Definitely a pessimist. I know. So negative.
A lovely crystal ball on a small stand. It looks completely transparent to me. No fog, no burning eyes, and no visions of the future to be found.
Take it.
Master Marcus, can you predict the future?
You what? That's just silly hocus pocus. You need tea leaves or tarot cards for that.
Then why do you have the ball?
It was a promotional gift.
May I have it?
If you like.
Yeah, it's useless. Go ahead, take it. Yeah. What else do we have in here?
A shorn sheep, I think.
Well, a little close of a shave.
Sheep are more dangerous than they would have us believe. They're
Little
hiding
close of a
something.
shave, huh?
That's what Grandad says.
They're hiding bones.
What is that? A mirror? I can only see myself in it faintly.
Okay. Have it.
The frame is quite heavy and decorated with all sorts of faces and skulls, and the mirror surface, it flows. I've never seen anything like it. The frame is quite heavy and decorated with all sorts of faces. I've never seen anything like it. Some kind of mini kitchen. There's a lot of weird ingredients that could be used for the pot.
Okay.
Could I maybe just once?
No.
But I...
Just for pupils.
Okay, so what's the books?
Hang on. Oh, I'd give a lot to be able to read these books, but I'm sure only students are allowed to do that.
Probably.
Hang on. Oh, I'd give a lot to be able to read these books. Maybe it's been written on using magic chalk.
It's blank.
But it could have been written on using magic chalk.
No such thing as magic chalk. I don't know. Oh, okay.
A stylish blackboard for a mage school. With that head, it almost looks alive.
It is alive.
Really?
Yes, and covered in magical chalk.
I knew it!
I don't think you have anything else to ask him.
That's the Marcus.
Don't want us to ask the same 2 questions. What kind of mirror?
That mirror over there, what's its story?
Oh, that's a very special mirror.
The
It's a
magical
magical
mirror.
Does it show who's the fairest in the land?
No, nothing of the kind. It's, how should I put it? It's a gateway to another world.
To Wonderland?
Not exactly. It's a gateway to the kingdom of the dead.
Kingdom of the dead?
Yes, that's what they say. Of course, no one really knows for sure. No living being can walk through the mirror. Only ghosts are capable of that. And there aren't many of those around here.
Can they come out of it?
Yes, well, as long as I've had that mirror, no one has ever gone in or come out of it.
Okay. We already know those 2 questions.
I'll go and get what I need then.
If you say so.
Did we do everything in here?
Yeah, we can't really do anything with those things.
Oi, wait! You!
What's going on over there?
It's a rat.
Ah!
Wow! A supervillain!
I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. It'll be your turn sooner or later.
The merchant doesn't look particularly happy. I hope he helps me just the same.
Chat time.
Hello, Mr. Merchant.
What do you want?
I've been asking myself why you look so grumpy.
Well, that's got nothing to do with you, has it?
Not directly, but...
Everything's going down the pan. Everything.
Ow.
Well...
Thoughts for Christmas?
My beautiful market
that's
stalls
what you
have been
want.
burned down. My shop is
Wow,
closed.
very
And it's all
humble.
thanks to that dirtbag.
You mean the Shadow Army?
Our own leader. Instead of just faffing around, they should have gone straight in and hit them hard. It was all right in the past. I used to sell 500 arrows a day. Mana potions by the gallon. Power elixirs. Invulnerability potions. All the good stuff. But nowadays, no one's buying anymore. All dead. And who cares about my turnover? Nobody. That's who.
Oh, how terrible.
And then there's that damned king of thieves. He'd have the cheese off my sandwich if I didn't look out.
Oof.
The King of Thieves?
Oh,
Who's that?
for Christmas.
A miserable thieving
I
rat.
see, right.
He pinched everything edible off my stall while I was playing WOB.
World
He used to go
what?
thieving all
Thanks.
over before. But now, since all the
World
traders
banking.
have gone, he just steals from me.
Oof. That's mean.
Somehow I don't find that entirely illogical.
What? It's unfair, that's what it is. But with us honest traders, he's able to do that.
Honest traders, huh?
If I were to catch the King of Thieves for you, What would that be worth to you?
You? How would a little squirt like you deal with the King of Thieves?
Lots
The
of
king
ways.
is even smaller than I am. Besides, I have experience at hunting rats.
Yeah, remember at the beginning we had the rat.
But I don't want him caught.
You're
I
right.
want to see him dead.
Kill? Oh, I don't know about that.
Here's my offer. You kill the rat and bring me his mask as proof. And as a reward, you can choose 3 items from my fine range of goods. And get a move on. I'm off out of here soon. What can an honest, hard-working trader still do in a place like this?
I don't know.
I
Canadian.
want my revenge, and then my peace and quiet.
So, I bring you the King of Thieves mask, and in return I can choose 3 things from your stock of goods.
That's the deal. If you don't manage it, I'm going to hire in some mercenaries. I want that rat.
I'm not allowed into the upper town, but I need to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Don't tell me the miserable town guard won't let you through. I've been living in this town for 30 years and I've never
Eesh,
been up
30
there
years?
yet. We're supposed to pay up so that the beautiful people can all live nice and posh up there in the upper town. But will they let us in? Heh, no way. Luckily, I'm a non-taxpayer on principle.
Okay, so yeah, let's just.
I have to go. Maybe I'll come by later.
If you have to.
Do you want to try and look at where the rat was?
I want that upside down crate or something to catch the rat in.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do that. What's the sewer?
Somewhere down there in
There'd
the
be
sewers,
rats.
the King of Thieves has his realm. But I'm much too large to fit down there. Somewhere down there in the sewers,
Maybe
the
it's
King
up.
of Thieves has his realm. But I'm much
What
too
do we
large
have
to fit
as,
down there.
Look at all the things we have.
Yeah, I don't know. If
Tape. Paper. The map, just tape. Magic needle and thread, we got that. Potion. Crystal ball. Can we do a crystal ball?
What?
Find out the future?
They asked that. And he said it doesn't do that.
Oh, do you think it might work?
Well, you can't really just use items from your inventory. You have to use.
How about the tape? That might catch him on the entrance.
You can try, yeah. Remember, you don't click and
Somewhere
drag.
down there in the sewers, the King of Thieves has his realm. But
What
I'm
did I
much too
do?
large to
I
fit down there.
I did the bad thing, didn't I?
Yes, you did the bad thing.
I did the bad thing. Tape.
Now you can use the thing.
Now I can move tape
Yeah.
to there.
Won't let you.
Okay, can I try something else?
Yeah, you have to hold the thing to unclick it.
Okay. Now there's paper. There's a
That's
map.
a map. That you can use to teleport to places.
Let's teleport to the sewer.
Okay,
Okay.
One second.
So I'll try it again. Teleport.
One second, let me hover on the thing. Hover to wherever that is. That's the
The
carnival.
sewer.
So that's the carnival the guy mentioned. Swamp, so this is the meadow. Remember there's 2 signs? One said the swamp, one said the meadow.
Yes.
So you can teleport to the meadow, teleport to the lower town. That's all you can do.
Okay, try Lower Town.
That's where we are.
Can I teleport into... Okay, let's leave that for now. Then we should try the other thing. Still, use the map. And go down here.
Okay.
Whooperman.
Yeah, remember you saying the guy with the figuring out the guy who's super rich even though he's not. Look at the crazy hairy thing. Oh, that's cute. What is it?
It's the rabbit
Cage
hiding.
full of hair. Huh, here's a small sign saying Bertram, the world's fattest hamster.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Poor hamster.
I don't know if Bertram really is the fattest hamster in the world, but I reckon he's right up there.
Inventory.
An empty cage, I guess. The sign says, Ziggy, the invisible pink squirrel, may bite. Please stay back.
Okay.
Ziggy's doing well, I think. The cage is lined with straw. There are lots of pigeon feathers and, well, the other stuff the pigeons leave
Pigeon
lying around.
poo! Dump potion down the drain. Why would we dump a potion down the drain if we don't know what it does?
I'll just take one feather. A big clean one.
Can't mother. Oh. Sorry, scratch my nose. Okay.
There's nothing else of interest in the cage, as long as I don't want to fertilize a couple of football pitches.
Yeah, let's not fertilize football pitches.
There are a total of 16 different fields on the wheel, 4 colours and 4 symbols in every possible combination. The chance of guessing the right segment is 1 in 16. I wouldn't bet my gold on that, if I had any gold.
Oh, he's got... What are you doing?
I have gold. I can bet some gold to make a big pile. Yes, I can.
One, he said he's not going to bet gold.
A crystal ball. I wonder if the showman really can predict the future with it. A crystal ball. I wonder if the...
Yeah, let's talk to him, yeah.
Hello? Excuse me.
Oh, I see what you mean. What of the rat,
hello.
okay.
A young gnome, and he's got outstanding manners to boot. What brings you here?
My name's Wilbur Weathervin. I'm from the White Ridge Mountains, and I have to speak to the Archmage.
Well then, young Wilbur, I'm Willy the Wondrous. What can I do for you?
Willy Whopper in the Wondrous.
Are you the showman Master Marcus told me about?
I don't know which showman your master Marcus told
Showman
you
or
about,
shaman?
but I am a showman.
You're a
Willy
showman.
Whopperman's the name.
Showman.
Some people call me Willy the Wondrous. But I only run my little funfair on the side. First and foremost, I'm a fortune teller.
Can you really predict the future?
Of course. People come from all across the land to ask me for advice, and I give them good tips in exchange for good gold.
And what do they want to know?
They want to know, for example, if the price of bread is going to rise. Then I tell them, yes, the price will rise. Then everyone buys lots of bread as a precaution, and the price really does rise.
That's...
Fascinating.
I mean, yeah.
Or the women want to know what next season's colour will be. I always know.
Okay.
So if you say that the ladies will be wearing green next year,
then everyone wears green.
you must be an excellent fortune teller then.
The
No.
best. Would people pay me so much
Manipulate
gold
people.
for my prophecies if I wasn't?
They're manipulating people. You predict the future for
These cages, what are they for?
Oh, the animals used to be part of my fare, but since I started earning my money with fortune telling, they're just a hobby. Apart from the pigeons, of course.
What's with the pigeons?
The pigeons deliver my prophecies throughout the land.
That's
I work
reasonable.
mainly for people I don't know personally.
Why?
Well, how shall I put it? Should a prophecy not quite come to pass, then it's better to be far away, don't you think?
That's fair.
The squirrel's not only invisible, it's also pretty quiet, isn't it?
Perhaps it's sleeping.
Yes, perhaps.
Perhaps.
You're absolutely certain there's a squirrel in there?
Of course, it's the only invisible pink squirrel in captivity. They're very rare.
Poor Bertram.
Excuse me, but
Poor Bertram.
your hamster, Bertram, isn't he a little overweight?
Of course, he's the fattest hamster in the world.
But isn't the cage just a touch too small for him?
No, Bertram likes it cozy, and he doesn't move around all that much.
Imagine that. Is it true that you're very rich?
Why do you ask? Do you want to rob me?
No. Give me your gold now.
Absolutely not. I want to be an honourable fighter for all that's good and right, and that means I can't rob anybody.
What do you want then?
Good logic, good
I
logic.
need a lot of gold to be accepted into the mage school.
A pile of gold? Aha. I do have that much gold here, but it's the top prize from the Wheel of Fortune. I can't just give it to you.
Fortune!
That would be too easy.
I wouldn't...
Could I have a go on the Wheel of Fortune, please?
With pleasure.
That seems like a bad idea right now. I don't know everything yet.
How does it work?
As you can see, there are 4 different colors. Red, yellow, green, and blue.
Bullshit.
You tell me which color the wheel is going to stop on. If you manage to get it right 3 times in a row, then you win the jackpot.
Isn't it rather unlikely that someone would be able to guess the right colour 3 times in a row?
If it was easy, then the top prize wouldn't be a sack of gold.
Okay.
Reasonable
Which
enough.
color do you want?
I like green, but that's just me.
It'll stop on green.
All right then.
Maybe
Off
wrong
we
spot.
go. Oh, sadly that was completely wrong. Do you want to try again?
But just one more try.
Be
Okay.
my guest. Which color do you want?
Pick a color.
It'll stop on red.
I knew you were gonna pick
All
red.
right then. Off we go.
Ooh, maybe. Oh, now it's green.
Oh, sadly that was completely wrong. Do you want to try again?
But just one more
Seriously?
try.
You gonna keep going on
Be
this?
my guest.
You gonna keep going
Which
on this?
color do you want?
Okay.
It'll stop on
Not gonna be
green.
green. It's not gonna
All
be green.
right then. Off we go.
And red.
Oh, sadly that was completely wrong. Do you want to try again?
I don't think so. The chance of winning is much too small for me.
As you
Don't
wish.
look at the house
You are
doors.
welcome to try again later.
What do you want to talk to him about?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Okay.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
I guess that's the only one that we have any at the predict future.
That's the one.
Could you predict my future for me, please? I'd really appreciate
I'd
it.
really appreciate it.
I see that I can.
Wow. But I don't have any gold.
Not a problem. I perceive that today it's going to be on the house.
The house.
Ooh.
Gold is on the house.
Weird.
So, come on. Om, hocus pocus. I see the future. What do you want to know?
What is the answer to life, the everything?
If you can see into the future, tell me what question I'm going to ask next.
You... well... oh, the connection's broken. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Your question was perhaps a bit too specific. My gift is.
So he's just a very wise guy. Like, he's very smart.
Thanks, just the same. That was very interesting.
Very interesting.
Ooh, strange.
You're just looking at the thing.
I can't just take the crystal ball.
You didn't look at his house. Just look at his
I know,
house.
but it said take the crystal ball.
I can't just take the crystal ball. The
Okay,
showman would notice
when
it missing.
says stuff on the bottom, it's just because you're hovered on something. It's telling you what that action would do. Like, look at the caravan. Because you hovered on the caravan. Oop.
I definitely wouldn't want to get into a punch-up with the pony that pulls this wagon.
Let me stop clicking now.
Am I not supposed to get that? You want me to try to get that again?
You can ask him to try and read your future for other questions.
I could, but it said it was on
It
the
won't
house.
let you click the house.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry. Words.
Okay, good.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
Oh, we can't ask him any questions. Aww. There's something not quite right about that squirrel.
You sure there's nothing wrong with the squirrel?
You think so? It looks pretty normal to me.
Can we take his crystal ball? Can we take his crystal ball? What's in our inventory? What's in our inventory? What's in our inventory? We have... Take it, take it.
Maybe the crystal ball from the
Here. Get it, Oh,
He
he's
just
gonna
took
swap
it.
already. Oh, he's smart enough to do it on his own.
You're all right, aren't you?
He switched.
I hope he's all right. It's such an impressive animal, don't you think?
How do you know? Yeah, how does he know the...
How do you know the squirrel is pink? Have you ever seen it?
I haven't, but I'm quite sure it's pink. You come across the pink ones more often.
Come to think of it, how can it have a colour if it's invisible?
The zoologists aren't quite sure. You could say it's still a mystery.
Okay. Sure, I guess. I wanted to steal his crystal ball, but instead we replaced it. Ugh, fine. Let's see if you can answer our questions now. Asking questions. Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
Where did you come from, Wilbur? Yeah.
Could you predict my future again, please?
I'd be happy to.
It's actually working this...
Hocus poke.
That looks a lot different than it did last time. Mr. Wupperman? Hello? He looks like he's completely out of it. Wonder if I can ask him questions. Was that an answer to my question? Can you speak as well? Okay.
Only yes, no questions. Nothing horrible.
Will I fulfill my mission and give the Archmage the ring? No? But then it will all be for naught. Will something bad happen to me during this adventure?
Oh no!
Will I be hurt?
Oh no!
Am I going to die?
What?
Oh. Then tell me.
You only get 3 questions.
Huh? I must have fallen asleep again. Excuse me.
You don't know anymore?
No? About what?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
I think he really saw into the future this time. But he seems to wake up after a few questions.
You only get 3 questions. Let's ask him some more questions.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you forget that we existed again? Predict the future, predict the future, predict the future. I want to say.
Could you predict my future again, please?
I'd be happy to. Hocus poke.
He's in a trance again. I think I can. Yeah, okay. If Mr. Wupperman always wakes up after a few questions, I'd have to carefully consider exactly what I want to ask him. I think I can do that.
Can I have 1,000 questions?
What's it? The color. What? Yeah, it's just.
I can simply ask you questions and you won't lie to me, right? Really? Amazing. Does that really count as a question? Really?
That's 5, so. Do it again, do it again, do it again, again.
Could you predict my future again, please?
Again,
I'd be happy to. Hocus poke.
He's in a trance again. He woke up after 5 questions, so that means I'll have to find out the right 3 colours in just 5 questions. Is it yellow or red? Is it green?
Okay, so we know it's blue, so we don't need to ask another. Talk about the next round.
Let's go to the next spin.
Blue or yellow?
Is it blue or yellow?
Yellow. Yeah.
Is it yellow?
So blue.
Let's go to the next spin. Is it green or blue?
What's wrong with
It's
me?
red or green.
I must have dozed off again.
Red or yellow.
Oh, it
Do we want
doesn't
to
matter.
guess it, or do we want to?
Could you predict my future again, please?
I'd be happy to.
Let's make sure it's the same.
Hocus poke.
He's in a trance again. Let's go to the next spin. Let's go to the next spin. Is it green or blue? Is it blue?
Green. So blue, green.
Let's go to the next spin.
What's wrong with me? I must have dozed off again.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm not sure that's.
Could you predict my future again, please?
I'd be happy to. Hocus poke.
He's in a trance again. Let's go to the next spin.
I want to confirm this, mother.
Let's go to the
We'll
next
do
spin.
that later.
Do what later?
Let's go to the next spin.
This is a 4th
What's
spin.
wrong with
You only
me?
need 3 spins.
I must have dozed off again.
Okay, then it's blue,
Oh,
green.
it doesn't matter.
Want to do it?
You can. I wanted to confirm. Go back to the.
Could you predict my future again, please?
I'd be happy to. Hocus poke.
He's in a trance again.
Check.
Is it green or yellow?
Then check is it.
Is it red?
Okay, good. So it is still blue, green. I want to make sure it didn't.
Let's go to the next spin. Let's go to the next spin.
Oh wait, green and yellow. Sorry, just check if it's green.
Is it green?
Blue.
Is it red? Is it green or yellow?
Blue.
What's wrong with me? I must have dozed off again.
Blue. Now I
Oh,
decide.
it doesn't matter.
That's not how that works. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Could we play another round of the
Spin
Wheel
the
of
wheel of
Fortune?
Mythic Cat. Wait, no,
We
that's
can
a
play
different
2
round.
more rounds if you like, my little friend.
Right. Fine. Blue. Blue.
Which colour do you want?
It'll stop on blue.
All right then, off we go. Outstanding. You guessed right. You see, it isn't so difficult. So, on we go. Just 2 more correct guesses to win. Which colour do you want?
It'll stop on blue.
All right then. Off
This
we
almost
go.
feels like cheating to find out the future.
Oh, sadly, that was completely wrong. Do you want to try again?
No, that's odd.
I don't think so. The chance of winning is much too small for me.
As you wish. You are welcome to try again later.
Okay, so that's odd.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
Could you predict my future again, please?
I'd be happy to. Hocus poke.
He's in a trance again. Is it blue?
Why did you... Okay, so we can just do the next question then. Next round?
Let's go to the next spin.
Yellow, right?
No, just check red or green.
Is it red or green?
Red?
Is it red?
That's
Okay.
blue, green.
Let's go to the next spin.
Yellow?
Is it blue or yellow? Is it yellow?
Is that blue,
What's
green,
wrong
blue?
with me? I must
Because
have
blue, green,
dozed
blue.
off again.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Spin, spin, spin.
Could we play another round of the Wheel of Fortune?
We can play 2 more rounds if you'd like, my little friend. Which colour do you want?
It'll stop on blue.
I think it was...
All right then, off we go.
Good.
Outstanding.
Green.
You guessed right. You see, it isn't so difficult. So, on we go. Just 2 more correct guesses to win. Which colour do you want?
Green.
It'll stop on green.
I think it was green.
All right then, off we go.
Gray scissors, red. Whatever. Okay.
Unbelievable!
Blue.
2 in a row. Do you know what that means?
Not really. Does it have something to do with the space-time continuum?
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey
Not
stuff.
Quite. It means that you are just 1 away from
I don't
winning
remember,
a pile
Ari.
of
That's the
gold.
problem. I don't know.
Oh.
Sorry.
The pressure.
Which colour do you want?
It'll stop on blue.
All right then, off we go.
Hopefully.
I don't believe it. The chances are...
Astronomical. 1 in 40, yeah. 1 in 4096.
But 1 in 4,096?
Exactly. Perhaps you can see into the future, just like me.
Certainly not as well as you do. Do I get my sack of gold now?
Yeah!
But of course, you've won it.
It's blue!
Oh, thanks ever so much.
Ding, 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 ding. At least he's an honest guy. Now we have a sack of cash.
I want to see it.
On the
Where is
right.
it?
Far right. Far right.
Ah.
Heap of gold.
Okay, so there was nothing in the house?
He's just commenting about the size of the wagon. Should we go back to town?
I don't know. Should we get a hamster?
We can't get the hamster. Can't get the hamster, Mother. We can't click on the thing. We can't do it.
What can I take the rabbit with? I really like that rabbit. I need a rabbit. First of all, I need to go somewhere. I want a rabbit.
We tickle the rabbit.
That's to write with. We're gonna need a note to write with. The ink and the quill.
Oh right, we need the ink. So how do we get rid of the monkey?
So what about the poisons?
Potions?
Don't suppose we get the rabbit with the potion, do we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, what's this here? The
That's
wand?
a needle. That's a needle.
That's a needle and thread. Where's that thread? Yeah, the thread's
Magic
on it.
needle and thread. So you got heap of gold, pigeon feather, potion. I don't know what they do.
A vial filled with the red potion. I have absolutely no idea what it does.
We drink it? We can drink it.
A blue potion in a little vial.
Not
no
yet.
idea what it
Not
does.
yet.
A
Not
green
yet.
potion.
I just want to
Can't imagine what that's for.
Let's go back and talk to the mage again. No, the who needed the sack of gold? It was the mage.
Yeah, this guy.
But this guy needs to trade you
We can catch the
if
rat.
you catch the rat. So does the potion catch the rat? Can you put a potion down there to catch the rat?
Take a look.
Somewhere down there in the sewers, the King of Thieves has his realm. But I'm much too large to fit down there.
You need a potion.
I'm supposed to drink a potion whose effects I can only guess at. On the other hand, hey, what could happen?
1 second. And drink it. You just gotta drink it.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, what happens if we drink the blue one?
Maybe the second potion will do something.
We're just gonna drink all 3 of the potions. Glug, glug, glug! Chug, 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 chug.
Nothing. Oh, wait. Everything's spinning.
Wait.
Was that alcohol?
Don't waste
maybe?
the other one.
I hope not. I'm not allowed to drink alcohol yet.
One drink it, one drink it, one drink it, one drink it, one
back to
drink it,
normal.
one drink it.
I'm only going to take a sip though, just in case it's alcohol again.
Just in case he's doing it. Just a sip. Chug!
Hey, everything's getting bigger. Finally, a useful potion.
Huh.
Somewhere
need
down
some
there
drink
in the
potions.
sewers, the King of Thieves has his realm.
So
But
we
I'm
can go
much too
inside the
large to
sewers.
fit down there.
Slurp all the slurps. We drank all the slurp juices. Oh, where's Chevy when you drink
No,
it?
he only
Okay.
took a sip.
I wasn't sure.
Down there.
I'm
Fine.
almost small enough to get into the sewer,
One sec,
but
one
not
sec.
quite.
It's some more.
Yep. Nope, you grabbed the gold. Sorry. Tap harder. Oh, you grabbed the money again. Now hover over them until... There you go. That one's
The world isn't big enough yet.
Second.
And
patience.
nothing. It seems this potion only enlarges the world to a certain size and no further.
Huh. Look in here.
I'm almost small enough to get into the sewer, but not quite.
What else do we have?
Tape.
It's not...
Magic ring.
Here, click it. Wear it. Oh, we'll let us wear it. What are you doing? Oh.
Sewer.
I'll take it.
Hello, Mr. Merchant.
Ah, you. Why is that rat still alive?
I'm working on it.
Well, good. What do you want?
Yes.
I tried to get into the sewers, but I'm too big.
I bet you haven't been able to say that too many times, eh? I've got something for you here. It's a shrinking ring. It makes the wearer shrink.
That might help. Thanks.
What do you mean, thanks? Pay me first.
Hey, I'm not going to pay.
No, what's the first one?
I can't. Okay, I can't.
You know
hunt.
what? Just keep the ring. I can look for another way to get into the sewers. I'm sure something will come to me over the next couple of days or weeks. You won't have any problems dealing with the King of Thieves until then, will you?
Right then, here. But now I'm going to kill that rodent.
Okay. See what he's got to buy. I want to buy stuff. What is
I want to buy something from you.
What then?
so one. Well, we could get stuff for free.
I need a magic wand. Do you have any in stock?
Of course, I have the largest range of magic wands you'll find anywhere.
Excellent.
But you know, magic wands have to match the mage. So they have to come down to test the wands personally.
I am the mage. Soon?
You? That's a good one.
I mean it.
I don't have any time for kids messing about.
But I need a magic wand to be accepted into the mage school. Please, let me try it.
Ah, well, if you must. Come here.
The magic wand,
Here.
you can make himself
Wave
small.
it around in the air a bit.
The Harry Potter reference.
Nothing. Try this one. It's 5 1/4 inch balsa, threaded with a lugworm spinal cord.
Oof. Spinal cord. That's weird.
Nothing.
This is going to take some time. I've had enough, that's it. There's not one single spark of magic in you, and I'm not having you waste any more of my time.
But that was only 4 magic wands.
I don't care, I've had enough. I haven't got any more anyway. Tough. Go and find a wand somewhere else.
Dude.
Thanks for all your help.
Thanks for nothing.
It's there inside me. I know it. I just have to find the right wand.
So now we've got that ring to shrink, right? Gosh, it looks so wrong.
What is that?
That's the ring that shrinks you.
Well, then he should take the
Let's
ring.
see if it works. Ah, that's disgusting. But it shrank me just the same.
Oh, because it's a shrunken head.
Okay.
Okay.
And then put the ring on.
Needs must. Oh.
Now go in.
Yeah, we can go.
Hopefully I won't grow when we're in the sewers.
Off we go. Off we go. Off we go.
Oof, that smell is not exactly inspiring. I wonder where that...
Das far and no further. Who are you and what do you want?
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. I'm a powerful mage. Almost.
Alright then, Wilbur. How can I help you?
Inside the merchant stall, I was impressed. Task to carry out. I'm supposed to need to get into. So the first tour.
I'm on a mission from the merchant. I'm supposed to take you out.
Oh, yes? What's the old skinflint going to give you for that?
Well, I can choose 3 things from amongst his wares.
That means you're hunting me for your own personal profit. You're a bounty hunter, Wilbur Weathervane.
No. I'm on an important mission. And I need the merchant's help to accomplish it.
You should choose your friends more wisely, Wilbur. I'm certainly not going to let myself get caught just so your merchant can have his revenge.
Couldn't he steal the 3 things?
So, want to try and compliment the rat, or do you want to just like beg him some
Does
more?
he need the mask?
Yeah.
But I have to bring the merchant your mask, otherwise he won't help me. And then I won't get accepted into the mage school. Which means I'll never be a powerful mage. Which means I won't be able to see the archmage. Which means I won't be able to give him the ring, which means I'll have failed.
Quite complicated, no?
You should see my quest log.
There's a quest log?
I'm supposed to take you out and then give the merchant your mask.
Do you want to kill me?
No.
Could you kill me?
No. That's another no.
Then you should come up with another plan.
Guess we just...
I watched you escape from the merchant. Very impressive.
Thank you. But I think the merchant sees it differently.
I thought you looked like a real hero. Although you're nothing but a thief.
Oof.
That is undeniable. I've robbed the merchant many times, and I do it again.
But why though?
Why do you do it? Why do you steal?
Perhaps I'm just greedy. Have a look around. I love the luxury.
I don't believe that.
If I were to say to you that I have to look after my family and friends, that there's not enough food left for us rats since the inhabitants fled, would that change anything? No. I would still be a thief.
But a likable one. But you have to steal. Can't you find some other way to get food?
Commentate.
How? Cultivate cereals down here and then bake bread? We're rats. We haven't got sensible thumbs.
You could leave the city.
Then how do you hold that?
There's more than enough wheat growing in the fields and woods.
I would go, but how should I get the others out there? Some of them are so weak they are walking on all fours. I can't leave anyone behind.
Didn't he have a flour grist mill at some point? And if I get you enough to eat...
Click.
But if I were to get you enough food so that all of you could eat your fill, would you then be able to leave the city?
Sure, but where are you going to find all that food? Are you going to steal it?
Is it theft if you take some bread for a family of starving rats?
Yes, but we would never forget it. Us rats can help you, you know.
You could be of help?
If you want to be a mage, you've still got lots of work ahead of you. And you'll be surprised what you can find down here in the sewer.
You have a wand?
We can get you lots of things you won't find anywhere else.
Can you give us a wand?
Would you do that?
Of course. That's the deal. You get us something to eat and make it a generous portion. And in return, we'll help you become a mage.
The sandwiches.
But I still need your mask. Sorry.
Okay. If you insist, then I'll give you my mask too. But first, you must bring us the promised food.
No problem. I hope.
How does our deal shape up? Who lives with you then? So the other one, the first one just restates the question.
Who lives down here beside yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, lots of interesting people.
Lots of interesting.
My family and all the other remaining rat families, of course. Uncle Juan joined us recently. He used to have a good life in a dwarf bastion, but then a wild robot savagely attacked.
Oops.
He fought for his life. Bravely.
Oh, how terrible.
The poor hero still wakes up screaming. But apart from us rats, there are a few slime monsters, giant spiders, a couple of skeletons. All the stuff that young adventurers expect to find in a sewer.
Yeah.
Do a lot of people come down here?
No.
Not so much recently. In the past, when the town was more lively, there was always adventurers coming here on the strangest of missions. It was almost as if there was someone standing up there, sending the newbies down the sewer in droves. Crazy.
Collect 20 slimes.
I need to get some fresh air.
If you want to draw up a new plan of action, eh?
Now we can leave, I think. We can look at the other stuff.
Yeah, let's do that.
Things.
What was it? Disgusting things.
About the water. Oh, okay.
I'm not getting any closer than 3 steps away from that. That's disgusting sewer slime, and to top it off, it's mouldy too. You'll never be forced to touch it.
I just took the moldy slime, I think.
Ew, gross. What's up here?
We gnomes live below Earth ourselves, but this isn't doing anything for me. The other rats will be back there somewhere, lonely and hungry.
I guess that's all of them. You can ask them the same question.
Mr. King?
Dash and chase
How
that
can I help
drunk rat. That's true. I
need to get some fresh air.
guess let's just get...
If you want to draw up a new plan of action, eh?
Didn't quite yet. Okay, so how do we get the sandwich?
Want to make sure that there's nothing. We did that already. There's nothing new. Back up.
The sandwich would be just right for the rats, but I can't just take it from his basket. Mr. Shieldhand
See
would
what we
notice.
have.
What if we talk to him?
Mold. Can I scare him with mold?
Um,
Can I shrink him?
why don't we just see if there's anything... I don't know. But... No, you can't make him more. Much as you might have tried to make a moldy sandwich. Maybe just talk to him?
Being shrunk is a disgusting feeling. I'm only putting that ring on at the entrance of the sewer, and only when absolutely necessary.
Okay. Tape him. Tape him to the chair.
You know, you don't need to drag it over. If you just tap on the other side of the screen, it'll just...
Can I... Can I sew him?
No.
So I don't have the right stuff.
Just talk to him.
Oh, alright.
Tape them. There you go.
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Hello, Mr. Underhill. What do you want?
Mr. Shieldhand, could you maybe give me a little of your giant sandwich?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Why should I? It's going to be a long day, and I'll still need something to snack on for my next break.
What about playing a small game for the sandwich?
And how about if we compete for the sandwich in a thrilling game? Mano y normal.
That's
What
good.
kind of game?
You give me a number between 1 and 100, and if you're wrong, I get the sandwich.
And what do I get if I'm spot on?
Don't worry your head about that. You're not going to win.
I think your game is pretty stupid.
Then you suggest a better one.
Well, there's only one thing. A duel. To the death.
It's just a sandwich. A deck of cards?
Of course. What are you thinking of then?
And if I win, I get the sandwich?
Sure, why not? I have never lost. I'm Seastone's all-time unbeaten champion in every class.
How's the game? Yeah.
How does this game work?
Don't you know Master of Dragon Slayer's Defender?
Is this supposed to be magic?
Really?
Well, okay. I'll show you. We've both got a stack of cards. Choose 10 from your pile. That's your deck. You should see that you've got 3 red, 4 yellow and 2 green. But you've also got a specialism in polearm weapons and... But only if your magic is light-based, with fire magic or earth magic. And those are the rules, more or less.
Hours later.
Get it?
Alright. But it seems like you don't stand a chance of winning unless you have very good cards.
That's not a problem. I've got very good ones. So, are we going to play a game?
Okay, then let's play a round. But I don't have any cards.
I know. I'll lend you some. Of course, I can't give you the impossibly good cards. They're too valuable. I'm afraid you're going to have to put up with the not such good
Of
cards.
course, rigging the game. Of
Alright,
course.
away we go.
Yeah, boo! I'm the unbeaten champion! Yes! Yes!
I could beat him. It's just my cards. I don't have a chance with these.
Okay, so where do we get cards? Yellow one because you get the best cards.
I think the only reason you keep winning is that your cards are so much better than mine. Why don't you lend me some better ones?
What, so that it would be more difficult for me? Why would I do that?
If you don't want to ensure a fair game, then I'll do it. I'm going to get some better cards.
Good luck then.
Master Marcus said I could be a mage.
According to Master Marcus, I really do have the potential to become a mage.
Marcus is teaching again?
Yes, and he wants me to be his pupil.
Well, I mean, he wants you to pay
that.
him to be a pupil.
And what does he want?
I just have to bring him a magic wand and a mage's robe.
And what else?
Well, that and a pile of gold.
There you go. He just wants to rip you off. Believe me, you can't become a mage. Don't throw your money down the drain.
Rude. He doesn't believe in us. Why doesn't he believe in us? How could this happen to...
Another game?
No.
You like getting humiliated then? All right, let's get on with
Why
it.
would you do this? Why would you do this to us?
Because
who is the best player in this town?
We never know if the outcome will be the same.
Yes! Shield
It will
hand!
definitely be the
Yes!
I don't stand a chance with these cards.
I guarantee you we will lose each time.
I'm going to get my mage diploma. Just you wait and see.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, let's go find cards. Where do we find cards? Not here.
There's a merchant.
Oh, yeah. You think the wizard will have any cards?
Hello, Mr. Merchant.
Ah, the mercenary. Have you fixed that rat yet?
I think I'll be able to get you the mask soon enough.
It's about time. What do you want?
I want to buy something from you.
What then?
Cards? And you saw playing cards for Master Dragon's.
I would like to buy some Master of Dragon Slayer's Defender cards.
Oh, what's that then?
Oh, he's never heard of them.
A
That's
trading
the
card game. You have to have good cards to win, and you can buy small packs of cards to replenish your supply.
Check the gap.
And you don't know what's in the packs?
Nope, you need luck. Sooner or later something good will be in there. You just have to keep buying and trying.
Ah!
Upon my ancestors.
What?
Booty boxes!
Why didn't I think of something like that when there were still folk around here? Sounds like a license to print money.
Yep!
So, you don't have any cards?
Yep.
Come back after the war. I'll have some then. Guaranteed.
I wonder if there was passing. Might as well check all the rooms, right?
Could I buy something to eat? Bread, fruit, or meat?
Ha! And where would that come from? Farmers don't deliver to ghost towns. And everything I had in stock has been nicked by that damned king of thieves.
That sucks.
Oh, too bad. I need some magically treated cloth. About a roll.
Yep, I've got that here. That's 2 gold per thigh.
A thigh? How much is that?
A good 2 dwarf's feet, or 1.5 minotaur inches. 3/8 gnome, if you like.
I see, and how many thighs to the roll?
About 1 1/4 sea stone rods.
What?
That's about 2.5 fathoms, right? That should do it. That seems pretty expensive to me.
The prices have just gone up. You just can't imagine how much demand there is for magically worked cloth when there's a war on. It's a hell of a business.
Well, we can get it for free later. We don't want to just buy it right now. Get it for free later, right?
What do I hit? I just go?
I don't want to buy anything right now.
I don't see anything I want to buy. Maybe later.
Check each of the buildings. Oh, hold on.
I have to go. Maybe I'll come by later.
If you have to.
He really doesn't like talking to us. What a jerk. Do you have any cards?
Could I maybe just once?
No.
But I...
What are you talking to?
Just for pupils.
Okay, you click what you'd like.
Look at the kitchenette.
Yeah, no, just because it's hovering on it. So, you have to be, remember, you have to be pretty close. There you go. Now see how it changes when you hover on something else?
Oh, I'd give a lot to be able to read these books, but I'm sure only students are allowed to do that.
Why did we leave?
There's nothing to see. I want to use the map.
You could have talked to him!
Okay, I'll talk to him.
Ask everyone, do you have cards? I want cards! Go check in the tavern next. Good. Make sure we're thorough.
Master Marcus?
Yes?
I went to the merchant and tried all his magic wands. None of them worked for me.
That's a shame.
There could be two reasons for that. Either he didn't have the right wand for you, or there's even less magic in you than I thought. Perhaps you didn't want it enough. As you know, you've really got to believe. And I can't train you without a wand.
I'll find a wand.
Yes, of course you will.
Do you by any chance know the game Master of Dragon Slayer's Defender?
Do you know anything about card games? Have you played Master of Dragon Slayer's Defender?
Yes, I played it for a while, before Wob came out, but I always lost to Shield Hand. Back then, he was still old Pew's assistant. He always went on and on about how great he was. No wonder with those cards.
I'm playing against him at the moment and I don't have a ghost of a chance.
I wouldn't mind seeing young Bartholomew knocked from his throne.
Oh look, he likes us!
Yeah, these are the best cards I've got.
Thanks, I'll put them in my deck, then I can use them in the next match.
Give him all you've got.
I will.
I'll go and get what I need then.
If you say so.
You were right.
Well, you never know who's gonna have cards. You literally just check everyone. So let's go to the tavern now and check if they've got any. Like, hey, do you have cards? Can I have free?
Okay.
Monkey. Oh, the monkey's gone. Let's take his ink then. Stop clicking.
No demon, no danger.
Yoink. Yeah.
It wasn't quite enough for a third complaint, but the two of them have stopped playing, and that's the most important thing.
Okay. Done with this, right?
Yeah, there's nothing else. Not sure why we needed the ink, but...
To write the diploma.
Oh,
You're going to see that later.
That's fair.
So I go in here?
No, we just came from there.
Okay. Back out.
So, okay, so we can't... Cards here, that's fine. So did you want to... Oh, what if... Do you think the rat has any cards?
Of course.
He automatically goes into... Oh, no.
Mr. King?
How can I help you?
The town guard is a huge sandwich, and if I beat him at a game of cards, it's mine.
The town guard has always got lots of delicious food with him, but he'd never risk losing any of it. He must be pretty sure that he's not going to lose his game.
Yeah?
At the moment, I'm afraid that's a very real possibility. Mr. Shieldhand has much better cards than I do.
What kind of cards are they?
Different game cards, all with a picture and some text. The backs are blue with brown lines.
Okay.
I've seen something like that before. Let me think about it.
Very well.
Okay.
I need to get some fresh air.
If you want to draw up a new plan of action, eh?
Okay, well, I guess we go.
He has to think about it.
Yeah. So, I guess we go... There's only one other person that we can talk to, I guess, right? No, not him.
I'm going to talk to him again.
Okay. Just say the,
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Hello, Mr. Underhill. What do you want?
Another game?
You like getting humiliated then? Alright, let's get on with it. Who is the best player in this town? Yes! Shield Hand! Yes!
I don't stand a chance with these cards. I'm off to get my mage diploma. You'll see.
Yeah, that didn't really work.
Wilbur,
Oh, okay.
come
Guess
here.
we just need to leave and then come
You
back.
just needed some time.
Okay. There you go.
Hello, what's up?
I've got something for you.
A game card?
I knew I'd seen something like that before. It was swimming around in the sewer, but it stayed dry. It's got a protective coating, you see? It seems to be part of a special card. Auntie Juanita said that the owner
got
threw
Uncle
himself
Juan
from the
and
tower
Auntie
after he
Juanita.
accidentally dropped it down the drain.
Ooh.
Wow. Thanks.
I hope it helps you. Good luck.
Shall we go back up? Test it just in case?
Well, 1 second. We need to see that it's a part of a card. Where's our inventory? At the bottom. There you go. There you go. So you've got half a card and half a card.
Put them together.
Remember that thing about clicking and dragging? There.
Oh.
Okay, so you got it. Now just go click on it. Oh, tape.
Tape. Yes, of course. You are so smart.
Inventory.
Sorry.
You need to hover loop. And you have to touch the bottom. Not quite. Wait. You gotta make sure that
I'll use the
that's
magic
big one,
tape
yeah.
to stick both
I'm
There you
so
go.
sorry. He's doing
It
it.
works.
Yeah. Okay, so what?
Can we put it in the deck? There's the
Super
deck. I
good.
need to do that.
Probably fine. Can we use it? We just go and try it now? Cancel. There you go. Now let's go. Yeah!
Hello, Mr. Shield Hand.
Hello, Mr. Underhill. What do you want?
Play it again.
I actually did find a card. Take a look at this. Is this a special card? I'm only asking because of the nubs and such.
It's damaged.
It's almost as good as new.
No, unfortunately. Absolutely no damaged or repaired cards can be used in play.
But
I know the rules exactly and I can make no exceptions. You're not allowed to use that card.
and you certain you didn't just make that up?
What?
I'm off to get my mage diploma. You'll see.
What a rude jerk.
I think we need a magic wand to fix it. What do you think?
Maybe?
Let's go get a magic wand.
Yeah, there's nothing
We're
we
gonna
can-
go ask him for some more wands.
Well,
Or do we try again?
Oh wait, no. We know someone else who will know the rules.
Yes, we do. But that guy will have to speak the truth.
But okay, so what we do is we go and ask someone else. Is this actually a rule that he didn't just make up?
Do you
Not
want
that-
it
not
to
that-
go to the forecaster, or do you want to go up here? The guy who speaks the truth always, but it's
Oh
not.
no, I mean the wizard. That's not the wizard's house.
No, it isn't? Oh, sorry, you're right.
Because he'll know the rules. Because play a bunch, right? So
Yeah.
Master Marcus?
Yes?
I won't accept my card.
Mr. Shieldhand says I'm not allowed to use a card that's been repaired.
Oh, he does he? I beg to differ.
What's that?
Rulebook.
The official rules. And it says here, one may use a card in any condition as long as at least 51% of the card is intact and the text can be read.
Which means...
The card is absolutely fine, and that little weasel risks being thrown out of the players' union if he doesn't accept your challenge. Take the rulebook, stick it in his pipe, and make him smoke
Sticking in
it,
his
Wilbur.
pipe. That's
With
hilarious.
the greatest of pleasure.
Oh god. gosh. Let's go wreck
go
this
and get
guy's
what I
day.
need
Let's go
then.
wreck this guy's day.
If you say so.
I love wrecking. Okay, so you gotta... Yeah. You're figuring it out. Look at you.
I can be dangerous.
Let's go wreck his day.
Shall we? No?
His day. Day. Yeah. Freeze the rule. I cast rulebook.
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
You're
Hello,
lying
Mr.
liar
Underhill.
face.
What do you want?
The rules say something very different about broken cars to what you did, Master Shieldhand.
That can't be right.
Oh, yes, it is. I hereby challenge you, and I will use the card.
But, well, that won't help you anyway. I am the champion.
Because you bought a bunch of good cards. Play to win.
Look at that face. Look at that face. Looks like a dead chicken.
That's impossible.
That was a win, I'd say.
I'm the unbeaten champion.
The once beaten champion. May I have the sandwich now?
That's not fair. You cheated. I want a revenge match.
We agreed that I get your sandwich if I beat you, and I won.
But I'm not going to give it to you. I want revenge.
One second. Repeat game, what do I get if I win one fair and square?
What do I get if I win? How about that?
Yeah. Okay, you can try it.
Because there might be
But what
something
prize
neat.
would you offer if I won again? Could I go up the tower?
No, that can't be done. Something else. What do you want then?
A wand.
A magic wand?
Ah!
I don't have one of those.
Eh.
World peace?
Not in my power.
Then I think I'll just take the sandwich.
I won fair and square. I'm gonna tell everyone that as well.
Okay.
I think he's gonna buy her
I
silence.
won fair and square.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what I'm going to
yeah.
tell everyone too.
Ari, isn't
That's
that
not
so
possible.
satisfying?
I'm the
Being someone
champion.
who's-
Me! Nobody can beat me.
Oh my goodness.
How about this? You give me the sandwich and I'll just forget about ever having beaten you.
And I want my cards back. All the cards. Yours too. We've never played.
And I get the sandwich?
That's it.
Here, have
And
this
this won't ever be
overpowered
mentioned
fucking
again,
card.
okay?
All right.
Show your overpowered card.
We have a sandwich.
Let's go feed the rat.
Doo 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 doo.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Yeah, speak to. Wait. Like,
Mr.
it's
King?
not going to be giant if it's
How can I help
inventory right now.
Ta-da! Mr. King. I have a big sandwich here for you.
I know you mean well, Wilbur, but that sandwich isn't close to being big enough for all of us. It's got to be much, much bigger.
How big?
About a human foot long.
But that's how long this one... Oh, was.
So, why don't we try just putting it on the outside?
What was the deal with the food and the help again?
Why are you
You
asking
get
me
us something
again?
really big to eat, and we'll help you with your mage training. And you get my mask to give
Oh
to
my
the
gosh.
That's right.
I'm trying not to head desk.
See you soon, Mr. King.
Sorry, it's
You
okay.
can come
it's
around
okay.
here
It's okay. You're doing
anytime.
fine. You're learning, and we'll find you a faster paced game. We'll find you a faster paced game in the future. So, what if we just put the sandwich in front of the gate? A little bit. Other.
I got the ink. I know I got the ink.
Please
I
don't
have to
put ink.
cancel the ink.
There you go.
Now I have to take a sandwich.
No,
Whoa.
A very large sandwich with cheese salad and sausage, about
About-
a human foot long. The city guard...
Hold on. But we didn't quite click. Tap. No, just
A
tap.
very large. The city guard has
Second.
already taken a couple of bites out of it, but it's still a pretty decent size.
There you go. No. Wait. There you go. Push it. Talk to him.
Mr. King?
How can I help you?
Wait. Oh, we must have skipped it. Shoot. Must have skipped it by accident. Yeah, go. Goodbye first. Goodbye first.
See you soon, Mr. King.
You can come round here.
Now we go back. Don't click.
That should be a feast for the rats. Chow down.
Oh my
Wilbur,
goodness.
Did you bring that in here?
I sure did.
Beautiful sandwich, look at that.
It almost crushed Tiny Tim.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Hey, that's fantastic. With this sandwich, we can all eat our fill and finally leave this hole.
Happy to hear it.
But we're not going until you get your mage degree. We're going to help. Just ask me if there's anything we should look for in the sewer for
A
you.
wand!
Oh, thanks. I'll do that.
And here's one of my spare masks. I won't let the Martians see me again. You can claim you defeated me. So, good luck.
Thanks.
Well, in a way he did. He's caused him to leave. So, ooh, you can look at the sandwich.
Now that's what I call a big sandwich. The king and the other rats can really eat their fill from this one.
Hey. You don't need to talk to me. So, now we can take the mask and show it to the guy. So he can give us our free cloth! Mthr8D. Mother. Oh my goodness. Actually, Anna wouldn't be a bad idea because she's kind of fitting. I feel like she's got no idea what I'm
Hello,
talking
Mr.
about.
Merchant.
Hi,
What's
Jim.
the news
Aw.
from the front?
Look.
Look what I have here. The King of Thieves mask.
That's what I've said all along. If you want something done, then you have to do it yourself.
Sure.
That's right. Now can I choose something from your stock?
Yes, a deal's a deal. You can choose 2 items.
2. We agreed on 3.
I don't think so. I still remember exactly. You bring me the King of Thieves mask, and I'll let you choose 2
Rude.
items as a reward.
And a fair, maybe.
But nothing from my deluxe range.
But
No arguments. You've earned it, my boy.
Okay, let's choose. I want that cloth.
I want to collect my reward.
I want to collect my reward. Magically treated. Yeah.
I would like a roll of magically treated cloth as a reward for my epic battle against the King of Thieves.
Well, the roll is pretty valuable.
Do you think someone just give me that mask as a present? I earned that roll.
He kind of did.
Yeah, well, here.
You sell mage diplomas by any chance?
You don't happen to have any mage diplomas, do you? Or invitations from the Archmage?
In front, next to the free gold.
Which doesn't
I'll come back
exist.
later for my reward.
Take your time.
I have to go. Maybe I'll come by later.
Now we need to figure out how to
If you
make
have to.
the... So can we combine the...
The cloth with the needle
Yeah.
and thread?
Do you want me to or do you want to?
I don't know. So
Yeah.
now we have needle and thread and cloth.
The needle and thread, click, yep. And cloth, wait for it to... Yep. Won't do it. Do it. Oh, we need a pattern.
Right. Now, besides that, so the things we need, just to remind you, we need the gold. We have the gold.
Yep.
We need he asked for needle and thread, and he wanted a wand.
He wants us to make...
We need a wand.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. Save the game just because I'm going for a little bit and I want to... So should we... Let's see if he knows where he can get a pattern. So
Let's talk to the mage.
maybe in one of these books is a pattern. I don't know.
Master Marcus?
Yes?
Let's see. You have to tell us. How's the robe?
What do I need to make myself a mage robe again?
You need a length of magical fabric, a magical needle and thread, and you mentioned something about
You
a
were
cutting
right.
pattern.
Right.
Where do we go? Gotta keep it gold. Might as well give him the gold over here.
Ta-da! I've got a pile of gold for you, Master Marcus.
Then that makes him a mage, which allows him to read the stories,
Really?
the books.
Amazing. Who did you mug then?
I didn't mug anyone.
I would never mug
Yeah,
anyone.
maybe, yeah.
Real heroes just don't do that kind of thing.
And that's what you want to be. A hero. Not an easy job, that. But thanks for the gold.
I'll go again. I don't think we can. No, it's just...
I'll go and get what I need then.
If you say
Can
so.
we read the books, maybe?
Hang on. Oh, I'd give a lot to be able to read these books.
Okay.
But I'm sure only
Yeah,
students are allowed to do that. That is the ghost mirror. Master Marcus says it's a gateway to another world, but only ghosts can pass through it. Weird thing. That is the ghost mirror. Weird thing.
Can we combine the feather and the pen and then draw on the... What if we just
Could
draw
I
on
maybe
the...
just
on the...
once?
No.
The king
But
have more things. The king might, yeah. Let's...
Just for pupils.
Hi, Snake. Hi.
So you want to try the feather and the ink?
Yeah, let's try combining them.
Now I can write anything, anytime. But what? And on what?
The back of the map?
I was thinking, what if we combine the snake with the fabric and then draw on the fabric?
You could.
Oops, I forgot that I'm connected. I'm so silly. I forgot I'm connected. I'm trying to turn on the lights here. Oh my goodness.
It won't let us do it.
Okay, well that's not.
So we still need a wand. Do you want to go ask him for a wand again?
Yeah, let's go check with the rat. Let's go check what he's got.
Whoa, sorry.
Oh, good.
A rat attack.
Rat, that's a Pokemon. Eradicate!
Eradicate.
Eradicate you.
He's a nice little guy, huh?
Mm-hmm. He's super helpful. Does he have any wands?
I'm slowly starting to get hungry, but I think I'll save the sandwich for the rats.
I'll chat with him.
Mr. King?
How can I help you?
Perhaps you could get something.
Could you rats look for something in the sewers for me?
Sure. What do you need?
A cutting pattern and a wand.
I have to sew myself a mage's robe. Could you see if I can find a pattern?
Okay, Harry. Thanks for dropping by.
Bye. Take care. We're almost there.
We're so close to this
chapter.
chapter.
In the
I have
east
no
of the
idea.
town. It is possible that young mage novices also got their robes there. I'll send some rats over.
Ooh, nice.
That would be nice of you. Maybe there's still something there.
Need a magic wand. Can they
You
steal a
wouldn't
wand
happen
from
to
there
have a
too?
magic wand, would you?
Maybe we do. Many mages have come into the sewers over the years. Some of them never left.
Could you have a look for a wand for me?
Sure. If we find something, we'll hang a white flag in front of the entrance to the sewers and place the wand there. Okay?
Great, thanks. And now for something completely different.
The
Take care,
larch.
Mr. King.
Take care, my friend.
And now for something completely different. The larch. Oh, look how close I got to accidentally knocking my water off the table.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Let's
gosh.
go talk to this guy.
I don't have anything I need to talk to him about.
Okay.
Let's just leave and come back, because remember last time they found something. Let them come back. Yeah, let's go back and see if we found anything. You had to think about it last time, right? Yeah, flag. Wait,
The white
stop
flag.
clicking!
The
Okay, you can grab it. When they're walking over there, it means they're...
Let's see. Ooh, there's a piece of paper in there.
Ooh, nice.
The good old king of thieves. This is a pattern for a human child's mage robe. That should fit. Well, I might just have to let out the waist a touch.
Yeah.
Do I touch that?
Reach and toe, reach and toe, reach. Put your hand in... Back there.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Let's see.
Shoving our hands in a hole.
There's something there. It's long and thin.
A wand.
Long and thin, you
A
say.
magic wand.
He's got the
But
wand.
that by itself doesn't help much.
So, we can probably combine the... Ooh, it did things.
It works. It works. This is it. This
It
is
worked!
my wand.
It was obviously
magic
somebody
you.
else's
My
first.
Aunt Fanny.
Either that or it's a very powerful wand.
Well, let's see what we have in the
Yeah, so
invent. There's a pattern.
Pattern and cloth.
Where's
Pattern
the
and
wand?
Pattern and cloth.
There's the wand.
Pattern
We
and
have
cloth.
everything.
Yes, but we need to put the
There
pattern
we go.
together. You need to make the
Yeah.
robes. We've got
Ta-da!
robes!
And Grandad always said handicrafts were only for girls.
Aww. Shall we?
Yeah.
We're going! We're going. Okay. Got this. Yep. Excellent. Can we be a student now? I don't want it.
Mr.
Works.
Marcus,
Wilbur, what's that you're wearing?
looks good, doesn't it?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say there's a little maid.
He's a little
standing in front
maid!
of me.
Aw, what a wee
can
little
I do
maid.
for you?
Found a magic wand.
I found a magic wand.
Excellent. But like I said, you can't just use any old wand. You have to be...
It shot a fountain of sparks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's unexpected. Congratulations.
Okay then, there's
Thanks.
potential. Okay.
So, I've fulfilled the conditions for admission. I have the robes, the magic wand, and a pile of gold.
Win.
I have to admit, I didn't expect you to manage that. Well done.
Thank you.
And you're
Still
sure you
needs
want to
the
risk all
certificate.
this gold?
Of course, it's a very good investment.
Well, if you say so.
Oh,
Now
finally.
you're officially my mage apprentice. The only pupil and the first in a long time in Master Marcus's magical mage school.
Wow. And what do I have to do to get my mage degree?
You will have to accomplish 3 tasks that I will set you.
I should have known.
What are the 3 tests?
What do I have to do to become a mage? What kind of tests do I have to pass?
Well, that's simple. 3 examinations in any order successfully completed here in front of me, and you receive your mage degree. In one, you have to brew a magical potion. Herbs, potions, and tinctures are an important branch of magic. Another involves you coming into possession of a powerful magical artifact.
Yep, have that.
It's important to own precious magical objects. It distinguishes us mages from the general population, and they can be very useful. And of course, you have to perform at least one
the
spell.
sheep.
Whatever you like. Perhaps something with sheep.
I don't know what's up with
That
sheep.
doesn't sound like a walk in the park.
No, you can't have your gold back. I did warn you beforehand.
I'll make it. Don't you worry.
So...
Tell me more about brewing potions.
Yeah, pick one, yeah.
I'd like to brew that magic potion. How do I do that?
In principle, it's just like cooking. You have to get hold of the ingredients and then mix them all together in that big cauldron over there.
That's it?
Yes, in principle, but a vegetable soup doesn't explode if you stir this in the wrong direction or add an ingredient a few seconds too late. You can use all the ingredients here in the school, but you'll have to find some of them yourself.
Okay, which sort of potion should we make?
Which potion would you
Let's do one at a
recommend
time.
for,
Figure it out.
for a beginner?
No idea. I'd suggest one that's not potentially deadly.
Oof,
Maybe a
potentially
healing
deadly.
potion or a mana potion.
A mana potion.
Oh,
Remember the mana
please,
potions?
Those aren't real magic potions. These days, those things are bottled industrially in 159-litre barrels.
Oh my.
No, it has to be something a bit more difficult than that. Have a look on the bookshelves. There are some recipe books there.
Okay, so let's look at the book. We can look at the other questions. The magical artifact.
Let's do that. I just want to know.
Oops, slightly too.
What exactly do you mean by magical artifact, and where can I get one?
That's
one's
the
the
whole
wand.
point of the task.
Or not one.
Magical
Right.
artifacts are extremely rare. The more powerful they are, the more difficult it is to find them.
That one's the ring.
And how powerful does it have to be?
You can't really say exactly. You show me an artifact and I will evaluate it. You can only be absolutely certain if you find an
That would be
extraordinarily
the
powerful
ring.
object.
But he
one.
can also
Legions
have
of
the one
mages
that...
have been hunting for such objects for
that shrinks
generations.
them.
And
I
once you
think try that
finally
one
get
first,
hold
yeah.
of such an artifact, then you don't let it go. There's even a story that the famous mage Balthazar the Brittle took his most powerful artifact with him when he died, so that no other mage could get their hands on it.
Took it with him when he died? How did he manage that?
No one really knows for sure.
Ah, that mirror
over there has something to do with it. It belonged to Balthazar, and somehow he managed to take his artifact with him to the other side.
Okay. What kind of artifact was it?
What kind of artifact is it?
An amulet. You can see it in the old portraits, but nowadays no one really knows what it's capable of. It's extraordinarily powerful. That much is certain.
So powerful that I would be sure to pass the test were I to bring it.
You can bet your life on that.
Right, then I'll get it.
Good luck. That's a ghost mirror. Only ghosts can pass through it.
Is there a simple way to become a ghost?
Yeah, die.
You have to die. If you're interested in this subject, then you should stop by the Swamp of the Dead. There's someone living there who I'm sure can help you.
Oh god.
What about the rabbit? Can the rabbit go through the mirror?
It's here on my map.
It's not dead. But we can go to that place. Supposed to cast a spell. How does that work? Do you want to continue?
I can already do magic.
On another day?
I made a bunch of sparks with my
I'd like to find out a little bit more.
Please, that's not magic.
No, it's getting dark.
No, you have to perform a real spell. Make something disappear.
Take a rabbit out of a hat.
Something like that. The best novices traditionally turn someone into a sheep.
Oh my god, why?
Why a sheep?
The sheep is the mascot of our
okay.
order.
They're soft and warm
soft,
and fuzzy, like my
warm.
blanket. I'm actually wearing a fuzzy blanket right now.
Have you got a problem with sheep?
Oh, I think Conrad's almost.
No. I just don't know how to go about something like that.
Of course you don't. It takes years of practice.
Oof.
Years of practice? I don't have years. I need that diploma straight away.
And get good, son.
Even simple spells, levitation or the like, need lots of practice. That's assuming there's even enough magic in you.
I have to find a spell I can learn today.
There isn't any such thing, at least not here. I'll teach you your first spells in the next few months. For anything else, you'll have to look elsewhere.
For everything else, there's MasterCard.
Okay.
So let's go study a bit more.
What was that about the mirror and the artifact? No, you don't have to do that. With spell go again. How does that spell go again? Or shall I just...
No, he said go...
I have to study some more. Goodbye, Mr. Teacher.
Mr. Teacher.
Goodbye, little pupil.
The pupil. Sorry, accent hit thing.
I want the bookcase.
Yep, absolutely.
Recipe book,
Theory of magic defense, advanced rune translation,
theory of magic defense,
and
advanced rune translation.
Elixirs.
Here it is. Potions and elixirs.
Elixirs instead of elixirs.
It's a folder with lots of loose sheets. Most are handwritten recipes, but some are also cut from magazines.
Cut from magazines, wow.
This doesn't look too bad. The Power of Elixir. Step-by-step instructions for beginners.
Okay.
Power Elixirs grant superhuman strength and increased confidence. That's the one for me.
Okay. So we got
Here's the list of ingredients and a step-by-step guide on how to mix the potion.
Armpits, ghost mushrooms, stag beetle antler powder.
Ghost mushrooms. If he's got a ghost, he can get in there.
Maybe. Peppermint, moldy. Well, we've got the moldy slime. We don't have any bone worms or asthmatic trans fat maggots or the crystal vial.
Can you remember that list?
Oh, 1 second. Yes, go get mail. Thank you.
Can you remember that list?
We can look at it from our inventory, I think. Yep.
Okay.
So we got the slime.
I'd better see about getting the ingredients first.
Yeah, that'll be the
We can use
cauldron.
anything. One second. Yeah, we can look at anything. So we can look at
A stone mortar and pestle. The mortar can be used to grind up potion ingredients.
Not got anything out yet.
Some of the containers have little labels, while some don't. Hopefully I'll be able to find most of the ingredients I need here. Otherwise I'll have to look elsewhere. A wooden press. It can be used to press fruits and such to get juice or extracts.
Okay, so we can probably press those grapes.
Peppermint. Hey, I need that for my potion.
To take it, right?
Yeah. Already taken it.
Could be fresher. It'll have to do.
Okay.
There more to take?
Yeah, what's that? Still higher, yeah.
I'm only brewing one potion, so I'll take just...
So, sorry, there's 2 things still on the table?
A wooden press.
Okay.
It can be used to prep.
Looks like I got.
There's no label on this box.
Ah.
Ah, it's full of fat white grubs.
That's what he needs.
They must be asthmatic trans fat maggots.
Oh.
I'll take them with me.
Already good. So, that's a bunch of. What else did? Well, we've got the moldy slime extract. That's this.
No,
Oh,
that's
extract.
not extract. He's got to make a juice. Can you take the moldy slime and put it in the juicer?
Stop moving the mouse.
Put it in the juice.
I just put the fresh moldy slime in the press. Ugh.
Do it.
Ugh. Tasty. Moldy slime extract.
Get our list again.
Now we should have. So we need bone worms, stag beetle antler powder, ghost mushrooms, and red devil's armpits. Okay.
Is there anything up here? Let's try again. What's in here?
That was the mortar.
Stone
vessel.
mortar, right? Anything else?
Check the mirror again if you want.
That is the ghost mirror, behind which lies hidden Mage Balthazar's powerful magical amulet. I have to get in there somehow, but only ghosts can pass through the mirror.
Can we make friends with any ghosts? Well, it's good that we have. I'm just gonna look at this.
We never looked at that other map.
Okay, what's going on?
Vials of things. Click, see if there's anything.
No, it's a cutscene.
You summoned me, Mother.
Mother.
A book. Directions to the artifact.
So he's on the other side of the mirror.
Book.
The mirror.
It is not.
Maybe.
That damn elf must have it. Not to mention a ring. A ring has been sent to the Archmage.
Curses! Who has it?
So this is actually
Just
the other half of the world.
My spies tell me that he is
Maybe.
already in the town. But he has not yet been admitted to see the Archmage.
We must stop him.
I'll grab that. Pass
Yes.
Hi.
Before the old
Yeah.
man becomes
Sorry, I can
aware
get-
of anything.
Okay, go relax.
I think I
Not
have
since
an
we had to go work
idea.
at like 7:30.
The gnome will never reach the Archmage. But, Mother, I need your help.
Sorry. So,
Do you want to pause here?
did
It's
you
a
want
great-
to
great
pause here? There
place.
was a cutscene there for a reason, probably.
Yeah.
So let's save here. Now that we've been almost 4 hours, so there you go.
Mothered.
Mthr8D. So, guys, thanks everyone for dropping by, however briefly. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to get more updates, I'm bad at. If you want more updates in the near future on what I'm going to be doing in future streams, go ahead, drop into the Discord. There's a link in the description below. People hang out there, suggest things to me, all sorts of fun stuff. Also, I'm looking for suggestions for other games in a similar vein for my mother and I to play once we're done the game.
I finally learned how to click and circle.
Anyway, right. I'm gonna be doing something stream tomorrow. I don't know what yet. I'll be probably trying to announce that inside Discord a little bit later, and then I'll try and post a notification thing. I'll be on time for that one, probably. So, anyway. Good.
This was great. This is the second time ever that I've played one of these games. Woo!
You need your own computer and everything so you can start playing more games. You know, not your laptop, because your laptop's...
Right.
Anyway. Have a good night, everyone. We will talk to you all next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks. Okay, bye.